On the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield, this is Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling, brought to you by Hy-Vee. Score big savings with a Hy-Vee Perks membership. Iowa Lottery. Be a VIP with the Iowa Lottery. Visit ialottery.com for details. University of Iowa Healthcare. Changing medicine, changing lives. Wimmers Meats, the official hot dog of the Hawkeyes. Also brought to you by Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, home of the Draft Day Sports Lounge, just minutes south of Iowa City. And by U.S. Bank, proud to sponsor the Iowa Hawkeyes. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Now, welcome to Hawkeye Wrestling.
Good Friday evening and welcome into the Maturi Pavilion up in Minneapolis, campus of the University of Minnesota for Big Ten wrestling action. Stephen Grace and Chad Beatty saying thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us.
Snowy evening.
It is.
There.
It is snowy.
We were after weigh-ins and we were sitting in the hallway after workout waiting for weigh-ins. Sam Bosler's down there watching Iowa baseball down in Tampa.
I know. I said, Bosler, you could have went to Tampa? Instead you're in Minneapolis?
Yeah.
He just kind of shrugged and said, yeah. He loves us, though.
He does. He's a good dude. We love having him. We got a great crew that goes along. Does so many great things.
Yeah, I mean, from Mariah and her manager, Lily. Lily's fantastic. And then you got Cody Woodward, our chiropractor. I mean, we got good people. Donnaworth. Yeah, all those guys. Harmer.
Yeah.
You.
It's a fun group to be with.
You.
That's for sure.
Me. The best people.
Yeah, the best. Well, we need the best out of the 10 guys in the lineup here tonight because this is a Minnesota squad that, this program the last several years, it's been Minnesota, but it hasn't been Minnesota. And I think this year they're starting to get back there.
They've definitely jumped levels here the last, 12 months here. I mean, I think getting their star back definitely helped with Gable Steveson, and I think it ignited a little fuel underneath of them. And, yeah, they have a great team, and we're going to have to be, like Tom Brands would say, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and all 10 guys. We're not going to be able to say, oh, well, we took this weight off because, some of the spots where we maybe aren't the strongest, they've got some good guys. So we're going to have to fight and scratch and claw for every point here tonight. And, there's times that you can see that happen and you get a pretty lopsided score. And there's other times that, like Friday night against Nebraska, it comes down to the last weight or two.
And the guys, they showed up, though. Buchanan and then Keeter, they showed up, and sometimes it takes that. We'll take a W. It's easier to learn with a win than it is with a loss. And, yeah, we need a good team effort again tonight. Every guy on Minnesota's team is ranked. A couple of them, like 33 is ranked 19th, and then 49 is 29th. Drew Roberts is tough, though. 29th ranked guy. I don't think that's very that doesn't really tell how tough that guy actually is. His dad was a D1 wrestling coach in Oregon at Oregon State with Jim Zaleski. That's who that is Drew Roberts. Yep. So then they got number 8 at 57, number 11, number 22, number 2, number 8, number 1 at heavyweight. So, some really tough kids, and, yeah, like we said, we're going to have to battle.
We'll hear from Coach Brands, get his thoughts on what to expect for this one here in just a little bit. First, let's take a look at our Hawkeye Women's Wrestling Update presented by Riverside Casino and Golf Resort. Stop by today for a relaxing massage at the spa, fine dining at Ruthie's Steak and Seafood, and so much more. Visit Riverside Casino and Golf Resort today, located minutes south of Iowa City. Hawkeye women off until their qualifying tournament next Saturday, the 22nd, down in Indianola to qualify for the the NCWWC championships for one more year before it's the NCAA's. That will be held the first weekend in March in Coralville. Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, located just minutes south of Iowa City, is proud to be the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye Women's Wrestling. Thank you, Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, for your partnership with the Iowa Hawkeyes. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with more from Minneapolis right after this. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hawk fans, stop in and visit the newly renovated guest rooms at Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center, located in the heart of Iowa River Landing. expanding. Stay within walking distance of Extreme Arena, home of the Hawkeye volleyball team, as well as great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency Coralville is also the home of Hawk Talk with Jan Jensen and Fran McCaffrey. Come together at Hyatt Regency Coralville, where everything you need is right here.
Something big is happening at Hy-Vee. We've just lowered thousands and thousands of prices on thousands and thousands of items in every aisle and in every department. Online, too. And on many of your favorite products. We've even matched prices with some of the biggest discount stores in the country. Because we get it. Times are still tough. So we'll continue to work hard to bring you new lower prices on thousands of items. Things are looking different at Hy-Vee. Come see for yourself.
Hey there, sports fans. Hungry for a legendary experience? Look no further than Bumps Restaurants, proudly named after the legendary Bump Elliott. Nestled right at the Finkmine Golf Course on Melrose Avenue, Bumps is your go-to spot for mouth-watering meals. Present your ticket from today's game at Bumps and get a buy one appetizer, get the second appetizer free deal. Offer good through the next home game. See you soon off Melrose Avenue at the Finkmine Golf Course. Bumps Restaurant, a legendary place with legendary food.
Hear that? That's the Iowa Lottery powering up the new Pac-Man scratch ticket, where you could jump your way to $50K in instant cash prizes. Even if you don't score big in your first round, you still get an extra life. Because you can enter non-winning tickets in the VIP club for a chance to win a Pac-Man arcade package, plus your share of $325,000 in cash prizes. That's a lot of waka waka winning. Woo-hoo! Pac-Man is registered and copyrighted by Bandai Namco Entertainment Inc. Enter and see rules at iLottery.com/VIP.
Welcome back to the pre-meet time now for our talk with Hawkeye coach Tom Brands, presented by Hy-Vee. And Coach made the trip up here to Minneapolis. Another big duel, take on the border rivals Minnesota here tonight.
We have a lot of good matchups, and we have a lot of challenges, and we got to meet those challenges. We got to meet them with gusto, and we got to meet them with a lot of pizzazz, and we got to be ready to go, like always, always.
This is a team, I mean, a lot of people talking about this, that, or the other thing, but, hey, let's go and set the hammer and kind of close some eyebrows around the world.
I don't know what you're talking about there. Is there a lot of chatter out there? I don't know.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, there's always that, and wherever we go, we're going to get that. And all we got is 10 weights and 10 guys that if they get ready to go, there's nobody better. And that's going to be the key, and that's going to be the difference.
All right, we're looking forward to it. Thanks, Coach.
We love chatter.
It's Hawkeye Coach Tom Brands, presented by Hy-Vee, the official grocery partner of Hawkeyes Wrestling. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Back with more of the pre-meet right after this. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Marty, my man.
That's Mike Graff, the Graff Home Selling Team, the #1 real estate team in Eastern Iowa. Partners from the start, now friends for life.
Got that right, Marty, because you've been key in coming up with great advertising plans for us and schedules on iHeart stations to get our messages out. When you need a pro on your team, draft this guy. You can count on results when you put your advertising in his hands. Our professional and personal friend, Marty Mason, with iHeart Media.
I'm Marty Mason. Call me today, 319-360-6909.
Hawkeye fans, step up your game with a 0 down, 0 hassle deal on Caterpillar Tough Compact Track Loaders at Altor for Cat. With 8 models to choose from, the Cat Next Generation Compact Track Loaders bring larger cabs and stronger lift and tilt, built to dominate, just like our Hawkeyes on the court. See the latest next-gen CTLs at Altor for Cat and make your winning move today. 0 down, 0 hassle. This is your slam dunk moment with Altor for Cat. Call 866-DEMO-CAT for details or visit altorfer.com.
Hi, Hawkeye fans. This is Nelson Brands, West High alum and current Hawkeye wrestler. The Brands family has trusted Dodge Street Tire for longer than I've been alive. Whether it's tires for our trucks and cars or expert mechanical service, Dodge Street Tire are winners in our book. That's why we trust Brian and his crew to do it right. For more than 30 years, Dodge Street Tire has been tough as nails for the Brands family and our community. Dodge Street Tire, tough as nails, on the corner of Dodge and Church Street.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues? Who are you? Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Now, back to University of Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling.
Welcome back to Minneapolis, the Maturi Pavilion. Stephen Grace and Chad Beatty waiting for Big Ten wrestling action. The phone's been blowing up with a bazillion things today. One of which I was trying to keep updated with is Penn State and
I thought you were going to say
State.
I thought you were going to say Valentine's text.
I sent a random text to my wife this morning. It was fine.
It wasn't random. It's Valentine's Day.
I know.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Especially my wife, Michelle. Happy Valentine's Day.
Heading into heavyweight, Penn State leads Ohio State 27-10, and Kirk Vliet is not wrestling for Penn State tonight.
Wonder why.
I don't know.
Did he weigh in?
I have no idea. That's my info right there. I've just seen Mirasola versus
Interesting.
Feldman. So, Ohio State got a pin at 125, and then their backups at 157 wrestled each other. They got a major. Otherwise, Penn State has been controlling that one.
Okay. Well, I don't think anyone's too surprised, but there were some really good matchups there tonight for sure.
There were some close ones. I mean,
that pin at 25 was big. But
Bartlett knocked off Mendez, a rematch of the national finals.
Yeah, so that's like the fourth time they wrestled.
Yeah. Haynes beat Harchla 6-4. So
that was one that's a really close result. I mean, Haynes kind of keeps it close sometimes, but Karshla, that's I think that's telling.
Yeah.
I mean, Patrick Kennedy is not that far away from those guys. And we'll see him again tonight. We're looking forward to it.
Waiting for Minnesota to make their way out. Let's take a look at starting lineups real quick. Starting at 125, Joey Cruz, the sophomore, at 12-8 for the Hawkeyes, takes on either number 13, Cooper Flynn, a junior at 12-3, or Brandon Morvari, a freshman at 4-6. At 133, third-ranked Drake Ayala, the junior at 13-1, takes on number 19, Tyler Wells, a sophomore at 9-4. At 141, Colin Schriever, a senior at 4-7, takes on number 8, Vance Bombauer. He's a junior at 19-3. At 149, third-ranked Kyle Parko, a senior at 15-1, taking on Drew Roberts, a junior at 10-5. At 157, third-ranked Ja'Cory Teamer back in the lineup. The grad student just 3-2 on the year, been banged up. He's taking on number 8, Tommy Askey, a senior with a record of 20-2. At 165, second-ranked Mike Caliendo, junior at 15-1, takes on number 11, Andrew Sparks, a senior at 19-4. That's a rematch of the finals of the Soldiers Salute this year. At 174, number 11, Patrick Kennedy, the aforementioned senior at 9-3, takes on number 22, Clayton Wittig. He is a sophomore at 14-7. At 184, eighth-ranked Gabe Arnold, the freshman at 12-2, takes on number 4, Max McAnally. He is a freshman at 17-0, 32-0 in his career. He went undefeated as a redshirt last year. Top-ranked Stephen Buchanan at 197, the grad student at 16-0, taking on number 8, Isaiah Salazar. He is a senior at 15-3. And we'll close it out at heavyweight. Number 11, Ben Keeter, the freshman at 12-3, takes on number 1, Gable Stevenson. He is a grad student with a record of 10-0. A little bit different, Chad. Most times when we come up here, we would go work out at Augsburg, and then we come here, we do weigh-ins and just kind of hang out. This time we actually worked out in the Minnesota Wrestling Room.
Yeah, they were very hospitable.
Then we weighed in there and then had to drive over here.
Yeah, I think it was a convenience thing. You warm up in your own facility. You invite us to do the same, and then you just weigh in. You know, the guys had time to shower, make themselves like a little sandwich or some post-weigh-in meal. They weighed in, ate, and then about 15 after 6, we were on a bus on the way over here. It's about a 7-minute drive, and we had about an hour and 45 hour and a half just to kind of get ready for the match. And just about 15 minutes ago, we saw our guys out here getting another spike, getting warm, and that's pretty normal. But it is it's different when your facility isn't attached to the competition arena.
Yeah.
So, places like the University of Iowa, that's why it's really special and nice, is because it's all right there. And that was one of the big parts of that new facility that we have, that it has to be attached to Carver Hawkeye. Because we're a top-notch, high-level program,
Yeah. We're going to step out, take our final break of the pre-meet. When we come back, we will have wrestling action between the Hawkeyes and the Gophers. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
This is Jordan Suckafetz here for my dad, Brian, and his True Blue crew at Dodge Street Tire. If you're wrestling with your car or truck, let their crew take care of you and your family with honest and quality award-winning service. For over 30 good years, Dodge Street Tire have been champions for Hawkeye fans everywhere, pinning down prices and problems for their neighbors. Don't let your vehicle's tires and troubles keep you from achieving your goals. Dodge Street Tire at the corner of Dodge and Church Street.
Sometimes I struggle to get to sleep. My body stopped for the day, but my mind is still running. So I take ZQuil.
ZQuil, the world's #1 sleep aid brand, has a range of non-habit-forming products to fit you and your family's needs. Invest in a great night's sleep for the best you tomorrow.
I'm awake and ready to take on anything.
Better days start with ZQuil nights. Explore our products at ZQuil.com. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Hawkeye fans, get ready for the game with Big Grove. As an official craft brewery of the Iowa Hawkeyes, we're excited to bring you the ultimate game-watching experience. Enjoy fan favorites like Easy Eddie and Citrus Surfer while cheering on the Hawks. Can't make it to Carver? Go to BigGrove.com and enter for your chance to win Hawkeye tickets all season long. Or join us at any of our 4 Iowa locations in Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, Des Moines, and Solon, where you can get out of the cold and enjoy warm hospitality while watching the game. Big Grove Brewery, your official watch party headquarters of the Hawkeyes, all season long. Go Hawks!
Our mission at Oaknall is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 57 years. Oaknall is located near University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oaknall.com to learn more. We're a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
Your home for the Hawkeyes and Iowa sports. This is AM 800 KXIC, Iowa City.
Now, back to University of Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling.
Welcome back to Minneapolis, Minnesota, the Maturi Pavilion. Big Ten wrestling action between the Hawkeyes and the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Stephen Grace, Chad Beatty sitting up. I would say we're in the rafters here.
Yeah, we're in the rafters for sure. The baby blue rafters.
Yeah. A little media section here.
Yep.
Same side as the head table. Not a bad vantage point.
No, it's great. I like being mat side just because you can feel the intensity a little bit more, and you can hear a little bit of like what Tom and Terry are saying to the guys, or what Telford's doing. I don't know. I like that, and Carver spoils me. You kind of have to go. You're up in the booth a little bit up there, but
Carver's about perfect for me because you're up just high enough that you can kind of see.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you're mat side, you can't see the periphery as well.
Yeah. Well,
up here, you got a lot of the periphery, and
yeah, it's good though. I like it. It's an intimate little venue. You wish they could have it. In Minnesota, they've had multiple national titles and national champions. You would hope that a program like this could have a huge crowd. And I don't know what it is today. I don't even know what their capacity is, but it's relatively full. I would say it's 80% full.
Yeah.
Which is
and
great.
It's snowy. There might still be some people making their way in.
Exactly. I think we got about 2 inches of snow, maybe 3 up here. I woke up from a little nap today, and I opened my shades. I'm like, oh, crap, it's snowing.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I didn't realize it was going to do that. So,
starting lineups just about done. They've got the lights dimmed and kind of a gold tint to everything, giving kind of a gold feel on the mat.
A golden golfer feel?
Golfer feel. Look at you go.
Okay. Okay, this guy didn't even shake Arnold's hand.
Well, Arnold went all the way over to the huddle.
Yeah, I love that. But he stuck his hand out, and the guy didn't shake his hand. I don't get it. And they're booing Arnold, but I love it.
These last 3 weights are going to be very interesting. Minnesota's very strong there.
And Gable's already got both hands out. He's walking. He's kind of strutting in the middle of the mat. Both arms extended, and the crowd's just going nuts, and they haven't even announced his name yet.
He is a showman, that's for sure.
He is a showman. And now he's just kind of staring him down, staring Keeter down. Okay.
Which is interesting because he was walking towards their locker room where Keeter was just getting there. Shake hands real quick. Hey, man, how you doing? How's it going? Good seeing you.
Yeah. This is intense. This is good. They are definitely going to come and give us their best shot. I guarantee it. They are now coached by assistant coach Michael Kemmerer.
Yep, former Hawkeye.
Hawkeye on the bench, and also another Hawkeye, Troy Steiner. He's kind of the same position Dan Dennis is in our program, the Hawkeye Wrestling Club head coach. He is the Golden Gopher. I don't know what their RTC is called, but he's their Golden Gopher head coach there.
Gotcha.
RTC.
Oak Knoll's mission is to provide exceptional retirement, living, and health services through Life Care, a not-for-profit life plan community serving the Iowa City area for 57 years. Oak Knoll conveniently located near the University of Iowa Healthcare Campus, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, and downtown Iowa City. A proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Visit oakknoll.com to learn more. It will be Flynn, 13th ranked for the Gophers.
Was he at Virginia Tech?
He was.
Yeah, he's a transfer.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, 125 transfer.
NCAA qualifier last year.
Right away, Cruz comes across and heavy hands, hard right club.
Takes a shot, couldn't get to the leg, gets caught into a front headlock. Trying to work up out of that.
Flynn is just kind of squeezing here. I'm anticipating a stalemate.
There it is.
Flynn has got some good things, if I remember right, watching him wrestle. So we're going to have to be very deliberate with our attacks in this one. Like we said, he's 13th ranked guy in the country.
12-3 on the year. Interesting when you look head-to-head matchups. Cruz beat McCrone of Ohio State a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
Flynn got majored by McCrone.
Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah. So matchups matter. So we're kind of seeing that at 49 in the Big Ten, right? With Parco beating beating Lovett, and then Lovett, majoring Penn State. I mean, it's just kind of it's a unique year sometimes. A good shot by Cruz. He's in on a single leg, head down, extended.
Flynn hipping in hard to him.
This is also going to be a stalemate.
There it is.
Yeah. He's just not getting his hips all the way underneath of him on these attacks. He's kind of reaching and darting in, which is good. He's getting to the leg, but he's not able to generate enough lift and get out of there.
I think
get to an angle.
We've seen more of that where guys are maybe kind of diving in and not following their hips through, like you just said right there.
Yeah, some of these guys, their defense is so strong that you're just trying to get to the leg any way you can, and if you can get to a darting shot like that, like Matt McDonough was so good at that. Like he seamlessly would never take a good shot, but he would always finish.
Yeah.
So if you can get to the legs and get your hands locked, that's half the battle, right? That's really good. And if you can do that repeatedly, find a way to get to that angle or get to the finish.
Approaching a minute to go here in the first period. No score. First match of the night.
Cruz is definitely pushing the pace. He's got Flynn kind of on the outer ring of the mat here. Good snap down. Now we change positions, but now we're working our way back to the center.
Cruz comes onto that right-handed collar, snaps.
Nice shot again.
Shot. This time gets to the ankle.
He's in a little bit better position. He's got his knee bent instead of being extended. Now it looks like he's going to go to this waterfall position. They do. Oh, these kind of really funky position. This looks like a danger.
That should be neutral.
There's
danger,
a takedown. Nice job. Yeah, he was kind of almost in like a back arch position. That was really strange. And we came on top for the three-point takedown.
Big 25 seconds to try to ride him out here to close out this first period. Cruz leading 3-0.
This is huge. We've got to get a right out here.
Throwing the half in on the right side. Flynn works up to his
out
feet.
Of bounds.
Pull him as they roll out of bounds. Head back to the center.
Good energy from Cruz here. Good body language. He's running back to the center of the mat. he's really turned a corner in my mind. You know, results don't matter. His energy, his attitude has changed for the better.
Flynn up to his feet off the restart. 10 seconds left.
They're asking for stalling after 3 seconds.
Would pick him
Big
up,
lift
throw
and return.
him back down.
Yeah, I love it. Good ride out for the first period. Nice job, Cruz.
3-0 will be the lead with 34 seconds towards riding time. Flynn's choice, he will defer. Cruz is going to go neutral.
Do we have the names of the officials tonight?
I did not get them.
What are you doing?
I recognize the head
What are
guy.
you
I
doing?
can't think of his. I know.
I recognize the head guy also. I don't know his name, but he usually is pretty good.
Yeah.
Quick escape by Flynn.
No, we went neutral.
Excuse me.
We went neutral.
Oh, look at me. Now I'm not paying attention.
Another
Good shot. Same single leg
And
to
the
that
snatch.
left leg.
Somersault attempt there by Flynn. Now he's about ready to come through on us.
He's locked in we're locked in the crotch here. We're both kind of on our side. Cruz doing a good job of staying out of that danger position. Now we're all the way down on the ankle. This is going to be a stalemate also. Good recovery by Cruz.
Ref's letting that go a ways there. They finally blow the stalemate.
Sorry, we were not down. We picked neutral. That was my fault.
That's the one area Cruz has struggled most of the season.
Yeah, he just gets slowed down, and he does have a motor, so probably a good choice.
Stand heavy with those snaps on that head.
Really good right-handed club. Another tap on the leg. No shot. Flynn is just backing up, though.
Yeah,
there's a stall call. Yeah, he's just kind of backing up. Cruz is definitely pursuing. Nice high crotch attempt.
Comes back to that sweep attempt. Gets caught in that front headlock. Trying to circle up right on the edge. Clears out of it. Takes another shot right on the edge. Drives him out of bounds. That should be fleeing.
Yeah, that should be another stall, but they're not going to call it. Flynn kind of looks a little banged up here. His knee is pretty heavily he's got a big pad on it
yeah.
and then a sleeve underneath of it, and he's not moving super well, so I think that's being a factor here.
Blood time. Cruz got a little cut, it looks like, on his cheek.
Donnerworth is going to work on it. He's the man.
He's got everything just ready to go.
Jesse Donnerworth, best in the biz right there.
44 seconds to go, second period. 3-0 is the lead for Cruz. First match of the evening.
Again, just good forward pressure, heavy clubs, getting to his inside ties. He's on a collar tie with his right hand and an inside tie with his left.
You can tell Flynn is almost wanting him to shoot and make that his offense.
Yeah, he's definitely looking for reattacks. He's just continuously backing up, though. I think if we take a couple more shots here, we'll get another stall call. Or if he just backs out of bounds. I mean, He's already towards that barrier, getting closer and closer.
Like Mark and I talk about, you don't have to go out of bounds. You just have to keep going backwards, and that's all he's done.
Yeah. There's been no forward movements at all. And that's the end of the second period. Still 3-0.
Flynn's wanting blood time. He needs a break.
Yeah, something. What was he doing?
His choice, he's going to start down. We've got 34 seconds built towards riding time.
Let's ride him here. 26 seconds. Let's get it.
Flynn explodes up to his feet. We pick him up.
Nice
and
job.
spike him back down.
Good lift. Big lift in return. Flynn is kind of looking at the official like he's trying to get bailed out of something. I'm not really sure. Cruz has got to do a good job here. Stay behind the arms.
Be smart. Don't look for some sort of roll, reversal type.
He's going to get this riding time, though. Flynn has his head on the mat. There he goes to the roll. Does a good job following him. There's our riding time.
Suck back, but he grabs our leg off of it.
We got over a minute riding time now, and now we're kind of in a.
We came out for that suck back, and Flynn just reached back and grabbed our leg.
Yeah, he's going to try to high step over top of us here. This is a good stalemate position, I think, if the official. There's a Granby. Good job. He just kind of let him go, and he followed. Then he's going to do a big lift.
Almost gets put to his back on that return.
Because Flynn kind of
grabs
dove.
our ankle again, and we come through with an arm Turk. Now come back up. Now we're going to stop it for blood time.
Nice job, though.
Minute 5 to go.
Oh,
3-0 is the lead, plus 1:29 of riding time for Cruz.
Someone's bleeding pretty good. I see it on the mat here.
Yeah. I can't quite tell where the cut is. It looks either right under his eye.
Yeah, it looks. Yeah, I think you're right.
Jesse gets him wiped off. Puts a little swab on it.
Hey, look, I mean, our guy has the blood, and he's ready to go. He's in the middle of the center, and their guy's still over here kind of sucking wind, and the officials are kind of lollygagging.
Still wiping blood off the mat down there.
No excuses.
I know.
No excuse.
Join the Swarm. Team up with Iowa athletes to support local charities. Make a difference today. Visit iowaswarm.com to learn more. Fresh start, 1:05 to go. Cruz has a 3-0 lead plus riding time.
Taking a little bit here to get set.
Gets up to his feet. Cruz looking for that hand control.
Rear
trying
standing
to pick him
here.
up. Probably going to get dinged for the stall.
I don't think so. I mean, we're trying to bring him down.
Picked up
Nice.
and spike him down. He rolls through. We go out of bounds.
Good job. He's
47
staying
seconds
with
to
it.
go.
He's committed to this ride, and he's doing a really good job. If he comes up to his feet again and it's more than 3 seconds, they're going to ding him, though.
Yeah.
For sure. They're going to ding him. So he's got to make sure he's mindful about this return or just stopping that first move right now. He's all the way back to his feet again. Right now, off the whistle.
Tries to trip him down. There's the hand control and the escape.
Cuts him loose.
3-1. Riding time is secured, so in essence it's 4-1.
Yep.
30 seconds left. There's a shot by Flynn. Head to the outside. We're hipping into him. Flynn trying to drive through. We're locked through the crotch.
Head on the inside now. Cruz does a good job. He's locked in the crotch, circling away from that locked leg. Got to get heavy. He kind of did a waterfall position here now. We're both on our sides. Cruz is locked in the crotch.
Flynn's trying to stack us up. Look for that neutral danger. Turns back in.
Turns back in. Cruz is still wrestling.
And he gets the takedown. Cruz trying to roll through. 3, 2, 1, and we're going to go to sudden
nice
victory.
job, though. Good job, though. He's wrestling. But Flynn is dead. Flynn is on his back. He thinks he won. He
took his headgear off thinking he won.
He thinks he won. Cruz, you got to be in on the legs. You get to him first, Cruz. Come on now. Yeah, he was excited, and now he's less excited. We got to attack right away here. He is gassed, too. Come on, Cruz. Again, moving forward, heavy clubs. Flynn's kind of got one elbow on his knee, kind of just shuffling backwards.
Fans starting to chant Cooper.
Half
attempt
shot
there by Cruz.
Another good shot.
Cruz gets
extended.
The head caught.
He's extended on this leg, head inside. Right out front with him. He's doing a good job. He's coming to his feet.
Trying to elevate it. He still has that leg.
Yeah, circle,
trying to be careful as Flynn's reaching back, trying to grab our leg.
Yeah, it's good. Get to the
corner.
Good job.
Flynn trying to hip into us. Now we're trying to go back the other way.
This is a good position.
Looking
His head's in a great spot here. Yes.
Grabs that far ankle. Can't hang on to
drive.
it. Continuing to drive.
That's
Three for Cruz.
Yes. All right. Good work.
Joey Cruz, the 7-4 win in sudden victory.
Definitely the better guy tonight. Absolutely. He was the one pushing the pace the whole time. Good job.
In Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is corn grows Iowa. Corn grows feed for our livestock, food for our families, and clean-burning fuel. For your drive to the game, drive clean with Unleaded 88. Support Iowa corn farmers. Go to iowacorn.org to pump it up with Unleaded 88. 133 pounds, Drake Ayala for the Hawkeyes taking on Tyler Wells.
Hey, that was a fun one. I mean, Cruz could have ended that in regulation, not giving up that takedown, but guys like Flynn, they're dangerous, But I like how he wrestled. He was very persistent. He was constantly on thinking about scoring, attacking. Did a really good job riding. He had 2 minutes of riding time there, just under that. That's probably the best ride he's done all year, really.
Yeah. Ayala and Wells. Wells made the blood round last year as a freshman. Beat Cale Peterson in the dual meet last year 6-4.
And we're underway.
Hawks lead 3-0. A little slide-by attempt by Drake right away. Wells has lost his last 2 matches. He lost to Shaver of Rutgers 8-2, and he lost in tiebreakers to Davino of Ohio State.
Yeah, those are worthy opponents for sure. Heavy snap down by Wells. Drake clears.
30 seconds gone by. Ayala coming across. Collar into that slide by. Almost got around behind, but Wells did a good job to hustle and square back up.
It almost looked like he could have done like a suck by then to a double. It almost looked like he could have got him off balance there. Again, Wells is just kind of on our collar, fake attempt there.
Drake got the number 1 ranking in the most recent coaches poll.
Number 1? He's number 1 right now? Good for you.
Another slide by attempt. These Minnesota coaches are smart. They know to prepare him for that. Wells has felt that coming every time.
Yeah, I think every guy in the country knows it's coming. But it's so elite. He's so good at it. You know, in these first periods, it's maybe quote unquote easier to detect. But when you get tired and Drake brings you into deep water, that's when it's the most effective for sure.
1:20 to go, first period.
Big two-handed push by Wells there. Still nothing happening though. No real attacks by either guy.
Drake snapped, tried to follow through, but Wells cleared out. Another big snap.
Drake's doing a good job controlling center and moving forward. I think that's going to be the theme of the night, though.
Working a 2-on-1. He's got the head on the opposite side. Trying to find that angle. Now switches off to the other side. Almost gets to the leg.
Dump.
Now looks to dump him down and grabs the leg. Looking for a crossface. Gets the 3 takedown, even though he's still got our leg.
They're saying no takedown.
Wave off the takedown.
No takedown. Still neutral. Now we hook his leg. That should be 3. Now that should be 3. I mean, he hooked the leg. He's behind him. There's obvious control. He's behind both arms. Yeah.
There it is. So now Wells will let go of our leg because Drake couldn't go anywhere.
And now
he can start to work from the top.
Yeah. I mean, the position didn't change hardly at all for 30 seconds. And there's 15 seconds left here. We'll get a good right out. Looking for cross wrist on top.
Wells just based out. We're just kind of pressuring forward into him.
Yeah, into a claw ride, excuse me. End of the period.
3-0 Ayala as we go to the second. Drake's choice. He will start down.
26 seconds of riding time for Drake. We talk about the Hawkeye Wrestling Club. I mean, that's where my head goes. Drake Ayala, he has some of the best workout partners.
Oh, yeah.
You know, sometimes, you know, in high school they do groups of 3 a lot. You know, we rarely do that. We did it this last week.
Okay.
And guess who his 2 partners were?
Spencer and DeSanto?
That's exactly right. And you're sharpening your teeth with those 2 guys.
Yeah.
You're going to be ready for.
Drake gets right up to his feet, gets the escape, goes to the slide by, down on the leg, trying to elevate it, looking to dump him down now. Wells trying to throw that whizzer in.
Doing a
Drake
good job staying above the knee here.
Tries to dump him back, reaching to that far ankle.
That's
slides through and gets the 3.
That is 3-point takedown. The side official called it about 3 seconds before the head official.
I called it 2 seconds before he did.
Get down there. You look great in stripes.
So Ayala has a 7-0 lead. 1:20 to go here in the second period. He's got to make sure they're vertical because those are more slim than the horizontal ones.
That's right. That's right.
Claw ride from Drake, trying to get that forward pressure. Seatbelt on the left arm. Claw with the right.
Good job. We got our riding time. We're right on the edge of the mat, and we cut him. Good.
Let him go. Push him out of bounds. Head back to the center. 54 seconds to go. 1:04 on that riding time clock in favor of Ayala. Hawks lead 3-0 in the team score. Wells doing a lot with his hands, and then thought Drake maybe
nice
touched
guarding
the head
shot.
gear. There is that sweep. Trying
Great.
to finish again, same time
Nice.
in this position.
Limped arm out.
Arms, reaches to the far one, somersault through, almost hold him there, but he grabs our leg. Now Drake reaching back, trying to go crossface, looking to break that grip. Similar to that first takedown that we had to see if we could hook that ankle, but he's got that foot a little bit different. Drake's trying to be careful not to get himself into some
right to
injury
his head.
situation.
Right to his head. That's danger. That's danger.
Not quite. He's perpendicular.
It's just 90, right?
Yeah, he wasn't quite past 90.
Well, whose side are you on?
The side of accuracy.
Come on, whose side are you on?
Now Wells comes out. He's got our leg on a head to the outside attempt.
I mean, that shot that Drake took was a great, darting head inside, kind of a snatch single, and then we got into this flurry. And as we shot into that single, we limped. As we were circling backside, we limp-armed and then went to the far leg, and that's when Wells dove underneath of us and created this long scramble and ultimately saved him from getting taken down. So if we get back to that shot, I think Drake's going to do a better job kind of squatting and making sure that he knows this guy's rolling, and he'll eliminate that roll for sure.
7-1 as we go to the third. Wells will start down. Drake starts early. Drake has 1:04 of riding time.
There's a caution. We started a little too quick there.
Right away comes into that claw ride again. I'm curious to see if Drake rides him for a little bit.
I don't think so.
Gets him into a suck back attempt. Couldn't quite get him there. Maybe if he feels something, otherwise he's probably going to get back to his feet and try to get to that major.
Yeah, I think we got to push for the major here.
Trying to lever the triceps on the right side. Now he is going to come out and just let him out. So that'll make it 7-2, 8-2 with the riding time. Big snap by Drake. Tried following through, but Wells backing out.
Got some ice skates.
Slide by attempt again by Drake. Right on the edge of the mat, they circle. Now Drake slides him by. They go out of bounds, head back to the center. 1:16 to go in the third.
Yeah, this guy's, he's doing everything he can to evade us, and no real effort to win this match by Wells. It's primarily save the major.
There he takes a shot. Gets down to our ankle, head to the outside, trying to cut off. We're hipping into him. He's got both of our legs and takes us down. So that'll make it 7-5 with 45 seconds to go. Drake just got caught snoozing a little bit right there.
Yeah.
Up to his feet, out for the escape, makes it 8-5.
All right, Drake, come on. Put your foot back on the gas, bud. You can get to this guy.
Wells doing a lot of moving back and forth. A lot of wasted movement, it feels like, making it look like he's doing a lot.
Yeah,
swipes at the leg.
A lot of that.
Drake into a front headlock. Tried throwing the underhook by. Couldn't get anywhere. 15 seconds left. Riding time is secure.
Wells is still kind of just, I don't know. Drake definitely got his foot off the gas, and I think he could have got another takedown there. He's not going to be pleased with that win, I don't think.
9-5 will be the final score with the riding time point. Puts the Hawkeyes on top by a score of 6-0. We will step out, take a timeout. We'll be back with more from Minneapolis right after this. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
It's warm this February at the Coralville Public Library. That's warm for Winter Adult Reading Month. Just read or listen to 3 books of your choice in February. Turn in your warm reading journal at the end of the month, and you'll be entered into a drawing for prizes. For details, visit the library or go to coralvillepubliclibrary.org. Join us for a warm Winter Adult Reading Month this February at the Coralville Public Library.
This is Jordan Sekefetz here for my dad Brian and his True Blue crew at Dodge Street Tire. If you're wrestling with your car or truck, let their crew take care of you and your family with honest and quality award-winning service. For over 30 good years, Dodge Street Tire have been champions for Hawkeye fans everywhere, pinning down prices and problems for their neighbors. Don't let your vehicle's tires and troubles keep you from achieving your goals. Dodge Street Tire at the corner of Dodge and Church Street.
Now, back to University of Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling.
Welcome back. Minneapolis, Minnesota. The Maturi Pavilion.
They got the dance cam on, and they showed an Iowa kid, and they started booing him.
Oh,
Shame
goodness.
on the videographer for putting the rival school up on the Jumbotron.
No kidding.
And then shame on them for booing a 7-year-old kid.
We get ready for 141 pounds. Colin Shriver for the Hawkeyes, taking on number 8, Vance Bombauer, junior with a 19-3 record. These two wrestled all the way back in December of 2021. And it was a 12-3 major decision at the UNI Open in favor of Shriver. Shriver is now 4-7. Bombauer is number 8 in the country and 19-3.
All right, let's see. Let's see here. Colin Shriver has been a warrior. He's been in our trenches training for a long time. He's a kid that does everything right, everything we ask him. I really like Colin Shriver.
Bombauer's 3 losses on the year, 6-5 in tiebreakers to top-ranked Mendez, 12-10 to Brock Hardy, and 4-2 to number 7 Coderhant of Navy. Coderhant defeated Shriver at the Soldier Salute 4-1 in sudden victory. Colin is a guy that
He's long and lengthy here.
he's right there.
I know.
It feels like he's been so close this season.
I know.
He's just got to find that match that puts it together and kind of gives him that confidence moving forward.
A guy like him, you want him to be successful. That's just the bottom line.
Coming out, fighting for the hand position in there. Bombauer working a 2-on-1, but we clear our arm out of that right away. Goes back to it. Not there. Now we snap, try to circle and find an angle.
We're kind of reacting to this hand fight instead of getting to our collar tie or to our control ties here. We're letting him. Yeah, here we go. He
Shot
shoots
by
in on a
Bombauer.
shot.
We get our hips back.
Extended. Good job, Shriver.
And
nice
we take a shot.
Kind
Head
of
to
a
the
long,
inside,
yeah,
long
kind of a
ways
long
away.
double. Nothing happening there. We have to get to our control ties, though. This guy's already doing a really good job tying up our wrist. Shriver doing a good job, though, clearing.
What's the difference of you having that control versus the other guy?
I mean, it's everything. You can't dictate if you don't have control of the tie. You know, you're reacting more than pursuing. So you have to get to where you're good is a common thing that we say, but it's so true. Get to your control ties, get to your wrist ties. See, we're giving up wrist position and collar ties, and then we're constantly clearing.
The shot there by Bombauer. Tapped the head, got to that head to the inside. Now he's able to elevate, steps over our ankle. Shriver able to get that leg back a little bit. He's
All the
trying
way
to
up
cut
on our
across
feet
the other
here.
way. Now we're in a bad spot trying to sit back over his head. Now he tries to elevate us, draped up over the top.
Yeah, this waterfall position. Shriver's doing a good job here scrambling. Now we're at a far ankle situation. Good job, Shriver. Get your head up. Elevate this foot here. Kind of hip to hip, far ankle. Good job. Keep wrestling there, Shriver.
Bombauer trying to hip into us. We're hanging on to him. Now we're going to go to a
Stalemate.
stalemate.
Hey, that's a really good stalemate. That's a really, really good stalemate. He kind of had us dead to rights. Nice job getting through there.
50 seconds remains. First period, no score at 141. Hawks lead 6-0 in the team score.
Nice high crotch.
Gets to that leg.
Good
gets
job.
in deep. Down to the ankle.
Kind of a knee pull, not a high crotch.
Bombauer hopping around on that right leg, reaching back, trying to peel our wrists off.
We're up to our feet, and he's just kind of straight leg defending here, trying to attack our wrist, kind of like what he's been doing in our hand fight this whole time.
Shriver close to the edge, trying to find how to.
Nice
dump
job.
him down.
Good dog. Get
Drives
this.
through, and nothing yet.
Oh,
and lost it.
Man.
As he dumped him down, Bombauer just kind of balled up.
And
then
now he's in
back
on
up.
our legs. We're
now
on
he takes a shot.
In on the.
Cuts across and gets the 3.
Brutal. 7 seconds left. He gets this takedown. Yeah, we had him. We had him right where we wanted him. Nice single leg. Kind of just did a windshield wiper type of finish when we're on the ankle. And the guy was able to square and then dart in on us on a double leg and put us down right away.
So 3-0 as we go to the second period. Schriever defers. Von Bauer into a tripod after starting down. Up to his feet. We pull him back down. He bounces right back to his feet. Around behind, trying to bump him down.
Good.
Looking to pick
good
him
lift.
up. Lets him out for the escape. So 4-0 is the lead. Schriever's got the riding time to 8 seconds in his favor. Rode him for about 15 here in this period. But again, Von Bauer's just
He's coming hard, yeah. And Schriever did a good job kind of trying to dart in on a shot with nothing there. Now we're on a front headlock. Good. Another knee pull to that same left side.
He's doing a trick knee here as we're trying to get the corner on him.
Our head's on the back side of the hamstring here. Stalemate. Oh, not stalemate. Potentially dangerous. Yeah. I could see that. But that was, again, another great knee pull.
The shot there by Von Bauer, just threw the arms up and came down as he did.
Extended,
we're trying to hip in. He's trying to suck that in.
Yeah, this guy is so long. He's coming up to his feet again, trying to finish.
We try kicking away. He's coming back in. Now we're cracking him down, locked through the crotch, trying to roll him through. Von Bauer trying to get his head inside of our leg, gets us draped up over again.
Yeah, back in that waterfall position. This is what Schriever was able to navigate really well earlier in the match. Let's see what he does here. Right now, we're kind of split. He's splitting our legs here, and we're really draped kind of low on his back. Yeah, that's not where we want to be. 3-point takedown.
Reaching back, trying to grab the head, and Schriever knew neutral danger was coming, so he bailed out and just gave up the 3 without anything extra.
Yeah, when you get that far down on their back, when you're in that drape position, you're really – you have to be able to be flexible and get to, get to an ankle or roll underneath, but that's sometimes really hard to do if he's sitting on you.
15 seconds left. Schriever trying to work his way to his feet into a sit-out.
Right on the edge of the mat here.
Von Bauer, good forward pressure, though. Now drops to an ankle and drives him forward. Schriever
There's
kicks
one.
out.
That's one.
Escape.
Yes, good job. Right before the end.
the end of the period. That's huge.
Good effort there. We needed that. That's gonna come back and pay big, I think.
7-1 is the lead for Von Bauer. Riding time at 29 seconds. Schriever starts down to begin the third period.
Optional start. Going optional.
So that'll make it 7-2. Riding time not a factor.
Schriever's up and out right away here.
Schriever's got to get back to his offense here, though.
Yeah, nice.
Change levels, but gets caught in that front headlock.
We can't afford to waste time with him on our legs. We have got to get to him first here.
Von Bauer takes another shot. Same spot
it.
we just were. That time he just popped us right off. No hesitation to cut him right away. And that'll make it 10-2. There we take a shot right on the edge, out of bounds, head back to the center.
Terry Brands is telling the side official. Well, Terry Brands is telling the side official that it should be 10-3, and then it's also the third time he's backed him out of bounds.
Yeah.
He wants a stall call, too.
There they get it corrected. The head ref wasn't even looking. He was calling for blood time.
Yeah.
And he just right away just said, that's bench warning. Like, he didn't even look to see what the situation was.
Maybe the side official's telling him no. We'll see.
So 10-3 with a minute and a half to go.
Come on, Schriever. Get to your attacks here. Yes. Go to a drag.
Reattempt, and he missed, and Von Bauer gets to our leg, but we're able to kick out. Then we slide around behind.
Yes, lift, return.
Trying to pull him down. Von Bauer hits a switch action. We go to a double, cut off, head to the outside. Von Bauer reaches back over us. It gets us extended.
Yeah, he's in a crackdown. Now he's going all the way into our crotch. We got to come up with this here.
Schriever trying to get those hips back up under him.
We're all the way down on the ankle. Stalemate. Yeah. All right, we got to get another good shot off here.
Now we got blood time again. We can all help prevent suicide. There is hope with the 988 Lifeline. Call or text 988 now. I love it. We get called for blood time, and Flynn's exhausted. They're not booing.
I know.
They're in the process of trying to get to a major, and we get called for blood time, and they're booing.
Weird how that works, right? Iowa fans would never do that.
No, we would not.
We would never do that, ever. Okay, maybe sometimes.
I don't think our fans know how to boo, do they?
No. Our fans are the freaking best fans in the world.
Love them.
To death. They're so good. They're so good. All right, here we go. Back at it. Come on, Colton Schriever. Come on.
10 to go. Schriever down 10-3.
Starting
shot there by
shot
Schriever.
again.
We missed.
Re-attack.
Reshot there by Von Bauer. We're trying to kick out. He reaches across, grabbing that ankle. Can't quite hang onto it. We reach back into a whizzer. Now he climbs up the hips and gets the three. Now he's going to cut us again and get blood time again. So that'll make it 13-4 with 47 seconds to go.
They're booing us for blood time.
I mean, Schriever's purposely reaching up and cutting his own forehead.
I know. Yeah,
to get a
come on,
stop.
guys. Yeah, wait. 13-4, 47 seconds. Man.
Donauer's going to do the Gable wrap.
I didn't think this match would go like this. I think it would have been way closer in the margins here. So I am a little surprised. So 9 points here. Hopefully Schriever has, we just got an escape. Hopefully we can get a takedown. Hopefully we can get a takedown and lessen the bleeding.
Yeah. Pun intended.
Pun intended. But this guy, he's really long and kind of gangly. So every time that we take a shot, he does a really good job kind of reaching and swiping for our legs for a re-attack.
Right.
And that's what's gotten us like 4 times here. He's probably 2 or 3 inches taller than Schriever.
There's a reshot there by Schriever.
Good job.
Same thing.
Finish
He's in a
this.
good spot. Gets up around.
There's a takedown. That's a takedown. He's touched his knees. Yep, good job. Now ride him here a little bit.
Standing switch
Get him under
action.
control.
Pick him up, drive him out of bounds,
Good.
head back to
All
the
right.
center.
All right, now, you got to cut him, right?
28 seconds to go, 13-7.
We're going to ride here.
Don't give up your legs. Don't give up 2. Give up 1, not
Good
2.
job. And following, there's an
There it
escape.
is. 15 seconds left. 14-7. Riding time not a factor. Von Bauer knows he needs one more. Takes a bad shot.
Bad
gets
extended,
the
but
hands
he's
locked.
got his hands locked. That's what I'm saying. He's so extended.
There we
Oh,
hit
there's
Ben.
a
There
duck
he tries
under.
to duck in. And
Put him back.
Yeah, take him down
Good
for
job,
another
Schriever.
3.
There's a takedown right at the buzzer. 14-10. We lose that one, but hey, good job, Schriever, for fighting back. He stayed in the match. Not the result we want, but hey, that's way better than a major. That's what it was looking like.
Hawk fans, enjoy your home away from home at Coralville's all-suite Homewood Suites and Home 2 Suites by Hilton. Relax in spacious suites with free breakfast, 24-hour fitness, pool, hot tub, and more. Perfectly located for your Hawkeye visit. We move to 149 pounds. Kyle Parko for the Hawkeyes, taking on Drew Roberts, a junior with a 10-5 record.
All right, Parko. Let's put it on him here.
Rachi beat him
Yeah, he did.
a
Yeah.
couple of times. Beat him in the duel last year, 7-3.
Yeah.
Parko coming off that big win over Lovett on Friday night. Love to see him build on that.
For sure. Good underhook by Parko right away here. Kind of over-under position. Push, push, push. Digging that underhook. Kind of this 50-50, though, position here.
Parko pushing hard.
All the way to the edge here. Now we kind of circle him in.
Looked like he was going to go to a drag and then goes right back into that underhook. Circling back towards
double
the center.
unders,
Double
double
unders.
unders. Good,
trying
good,
to hip
good.
toss action. Not there. Keeps those double unders in.
Lock
Locking
behind
the hands.
head.
Now he lets go of it. Gets up to that head, keeping the underhook on the other side now. Underhook on the left. Collar tie on the right.
I mean, he's got to stay in there and wrestle us, right? I mean, he's backing all over the mat. I know hockey's popular and all, but these guys can't have skates on during a wrestling match.
Double unders, and he makes his way all the way to the edge of the mat. Would clear out into that underhook on just the right side.
Yeah, his head is buried into Parko's shoulder. We're pushing with an underhook. We're walking him all over the mat here. again
snap into that underhook.
And look where his head is.
Yep.
You know, so
clear out. We go underhook on the other side this time.
Nice.
Throw it by, get to the leg, head to the outside, trying to elevate it. Reach it down, cross, and trip him down for the 3.
Nice job. Good back trip.
Goes into that deep waist, trying to trap that wrist underneath.
He's got that wrist. Let's get this turn here.
Looking for that 2-on-1 underneath. Lost the wrist. Now he's going to go up.
He's got
leg
the leg
Turk.
in.
Going to a crossface, not there. Working to that far wrist.
He's laying flat on his stomach here. Good job, Parko. Deep waist with a wrist.
Roberts pulls that left arm out, works back up to his base into a sit out. Parko
doing a
back
good
down
job.
to the mat. Now starting to lever the triceps on the right side.
Good arm lever here.
Pinching that near ankle. 30 seconds to go here in the first period. Parko almost gets that wrist up onto the back. Lost it. Throws that leg Turk back in.
I mean, you got to hit him, right? You got to hit him for stalling. The guy hasn't came off his belly.
Got a wing in on that far side, it looks like. Trying to run it over on the far side, or on the edge of the mat, excuse me.
Yeah,
10
tilt him up
seconds.
here.
Trying to force
Keep
it.
your foot in. Good.
Keeping a toe in, but he could not, and they go out of bounds.
Almost got him there.
3 seconds left in the first period. Parko will have a 3-0 lead with 1:22 of riding time, assuming he's able to ride him out for these last 3 seconds. And he does.
Good first period. Really well controlled. He's going down to start the second.
Gets set. Roberts covers. Parko right up to his feet. Trying to push those hands down.
Good
and
switch
does.
action right to an underhook again. He kind of did a switch and then dug underhook as he was coming and squaring up with him. Nice.
Throw that underhook by. Not there. Roberts just bent over under
idea.
situation. Roberts tries throwing the underhook. Now Parko gets his hands down and clears that out.
We got to keep this pace high here because I think we can score on him kind of at will.
Parko with a fake. Roberts tapping our head a couple of times. Now Parko gets that right hand into the collar, snaps, tries to get to the leg off of that. Takes another couple of fakes. Gets the hands on him again. 1:10 to go, second period. Parko leads 4-0. Hawks lead 6-3 in the team score. Parko
digging underhooks again, taking him to the edge. He's got his left-handed underhook here with a right-handed collar.
Very patient with these guys. Roberts does a good job to clear out of that circle.
Roberts is doing a lot of like half shots and kind of hitting a knee. And Parko's doing a good job. Almost had a arm drag there.
Yeah. Need one here, though, Parko.
30 seconds left. Did you just say that?
I did not. The PA guy did, though. I said Parko needs one in these 30 seconds.
Yeah, 20 seconds now. This is good radio. 16 seconds now.
Too many. I mean, Mark and I, over the course of the time we've done this, we're always talking second period. Second period is where you build and really widen that gap.
Yeah.
And we get an escape, and then nothing.
Yeah, I think that was a wasted period a little bit.
So now we'll see, does he keep riding him and try to turn him, or is he going to go back to his feet?
I think he's going to ride him here a little bit. I think he might have felt something. We'll see, though. I mean, I've been wrong before.
Roberts into a sit-out. We're trying to get that forward pressure. Into a tripod now. We cap that ankle, trip him down.
Another arm levered. I mean, this has got to be stalling at some point. The guy's not trying to escape.
Larry does work to his feet. Get him back into a sit-out. that forward pressure.
Like every like little kids wrestling coach everywhere has done this drill with your guys. It's called the base out drill.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing. He's just basing out. I mean, when as soon as Kyle tries to do something, that's when he's going to try to kind of do a mini explosion. But basically, he's just basing out, trying not to get turned. He's not really working too hard to get away. And now we got 2 minutes of riding time and only a 4-point lead. We really need a major in this match, though.
Yeah. Tried sucking him back. It wasn't there. Back into that sit out onto a knee. And there we come around, almost drive him down off of that sit out.
Got his legs split here. Hopefully, yeah. Look for a bow and arrow. Didn't get it. He's reaching back for that ankle. As Roberts comes back to his base.
Stalemate it and stalling
oh my
on
God.
us.
Oh, my God. That is such a bad call. Oh. Steven.
I don't know.
What are we doing?
Fresh start, back into that sit out. Go to that deep waist, 35 seconds to go. Now we get him flattened down. Unable to find a wrist or anything.
Figure 4 on his leg.
Parker's kind of looking like, what's he doing down here?
The guy has done absolutely nothing the entire match. I mean, but you know what? Parko hasn't done enough, I guess.
No.
I mean, that second period, if he was really attacking in that second period, I think a stall call would have came easier in the third.
Yep.
I think that's true. I mean, I think that's part of it, and we're going to win 5-0, very controlled. And the next time they wrestle, it's going to be a lot different.
9-3 is the lead for the Hawkeyes. We'll take a timeout. Be back with more from Minneapolis right after this. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hawkeye fans, get ready for the game with Big Grove. As an official craft brewery of the Iowa Hawkeyes, we're excited to bring you the ultimate game-watching experience. Enjoy fan favorites like Easy Eddie and Citrus Surfer while cheering on the Hawks. Can't make it to Carver? Join us at any of our 4 Iowa locations in Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, Des Moines, and Solon, where you can get out of the cold and enjoy warm hospitality while watching the game. Big Grove Brewery, your official watch party headquarters of the Iowa Hawkeyes all season long. Go Hawks!
This is Jordan Sekefetz here for my dad Brian and his True Blue crew at Dodge Street Tire. If you're wrestling with your car or truck, let their crew take care of you and your family with honest and quality award-winning service. For over 30 good years, Dodge Street Tire have been champions for Hawkeye fans everywhere, pinning down prices and problems for their neighbors. Don't let your vehicle's tires and troubles keep you from achieving your goals. Dodge Street Tire at the corner of Dodge and Church Street.
Welcome back to the Maturi Pavilion, Minneapolis, Minnesota. We move to 157 pounds. Ja'Cory Teamer for the Hawkeyes, Tommy Askey for Minnesota. These two wrestled all the way back in 2021. Teamer was still at Arizona State. Askey was at Appalachian State.
Okay.
14-5 major for Teamer.
Okay, so they opted for the Big Ten. Good for them. Smart move.
Smart. Yep. Askey, a fifth-year senior out of Pine Bush, New York. Only losses on the year have been to 19th ranked Jared Hill of Wyoming and 5th ranked Antrell Taylor of Nebraska.
Okay.
Teamer, just a 3-2 record. Got hurt in that Iowa State match. And then got the win against Sasso from Ohio State. Got dinged up a little bit there. Wrestled against Penn State, but did not wrestle the last 2 matches. Back into the lineup here tonight.
I think he's healthy. I don't think he got hurt or anything. I don't. You said dinged up, but I don't think he was. I think he just lost that match at Penn State and then had a couple things in his life that was going on, and then now he's back. So I feel really good about where he's at, his health anyway. Hopefully he'll come out here and score some points. He's so stinking explosive when he goes, you know.
Yeah.
That's what's fun. People want to see him go.
Trying to find that 2-on-1, not there. Always so weird. It's like he's almost leading his shoulder. Like he's leading that right leg and that right shoulder, or then he switches and goes. But it's like he's almost turning perpendicular to the opponent.
Yeah, he definitely has a unique style, a unique feel. That's hard. That's really hard for people to wrestle. And that's his unique kind of power in wrestling. That, along with his fast twitch muscles, and yeah, he's very, very savvy. Like a really great wrestling mind, technically and strategically. He knows his wrestling, and I think that match with Kazak. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
That's a close match. That's a 1 or 2 exchange match that can easily change or go the other direction.
Yep.
And we're going to see it at Big Tens, and probably again at Nationals. He's going to have to beat him 2 more times. So I'm fired up about it. I mean, Penn State's got a really great team, but I feel really strong about our team. I think we looked good against Nebraska, even though we've dropped a couple of matches. Like Allred, Allred is, he's a great opponent, right? I mean, these guys were disappointed maybe that we lost some of those matches, like Kennedy and at A4 with Arnold. But like those guys that they're wrestling, they're legit multiple-time All-American type guys. So sometimes you drop those matches. I mean,
Allred was Big Ten champ 2 years ago,
yeah.
wasn't he?
I mean, maybe not if you're Mark Ironside.
Well, no.
But, we miss him, by the way.
We do.
I hope you're doing okay back home, Mark.
40 seconds to go here, first period, no score. Couple of half attempts by Teamer, but nothing really from either guy. Their Teamer changed level, swiped at the leg.
What is Mark doing this weekend? He was just busy, huh?
Yeah, he had a bunch of stuff going on.
He's a busy man.
Got state wrestling coming up next week.
Oh, that's
so he's
right.
Got a lot
He's slammed right now. He's freaking slammed. Well, Mark, if you're listening, happy Valentine's Day. We miss you. I brought cupcakes, but you're missing out. Oh, you didn't get one?
Jeez, Chad. Scoreless first period. Askey will start down to begin the second.
I was talking with Mariah yesterday, and she's like, "Yeah, I had to get a bunch of these Valentine stuff for Lillian. I didn't even think about it."
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Askey works up to his feet quickly, gets the escape.
The motherly duties, but I think she was gone, so Alex had to do it. Good job, Alex.
Attaboy.
Good dad move right there.
Let's see if Teamer opens things up
Come
here
on,
in the
Teamer.
second period. Neither guy did anything in that first period.
No.
I mean, we needed the old Jimmy Ramirez double stall call. But back to the same spot. There, Teamer changed levels, tries to follow through with a reshot, but couldn't.
He's kind of chasing an outside single there, like a low single, and didn't quite get it. Didn't quite land it.
Approaching a minute to go, second period. Askey with a 1-0 lead. Teamer, collar tied down to his knees, but doesn't follow through with anything. There's a nice pop into a double leg by Askey. Cuts off to the single. We're right on the edge. Grabs both of our ankles, but we reach back over and grab his legs. Locked through the crotch. Askey's trying to elevate. 30 seconds to go here. And now Teamer's got his leg back, hipping into him.
Good
circling.
job here. Squaring up and getting his hips heavy on him for a stalemate. That was a really good job. Askey had us dead to rights, and we released that pressure. We kind of floated to the edge, and then we got our hips down and away to get that stalemate. Good job. I mean, I'm watching this match, and I'm just thinking back to like the national tournament when he was at the other program, and I'm like, this is exactly how he wrestled those matches in the national semifinals and in big moments. He's got so much poise, and he's kind of like a cool customer where he's like, you look at his body language and it's like there's no, it's just really relaxed. And that's the same as it was when he was at the other program. So it's not like surprising to me. I mean, obviously we as Iowa fans and in Iowa quote unquote style, we're like, let's pick up the pace. Let's go after the scores. Let's really attack. But that's not everybody's style, So I don't like all these close matches maybe, but no. I trust him. Like I trust his wrestling IQ, and now he's up for an escape. Good job.
Tied up at 1-1. Minute 45 to go in regulation.
But I trust his wrestling IQ, and I trust his instincts, and I know that he's going to win these close matches. I believe in him. And there's a good shot.
Re-shot, but couldn't get through. Now he's caught in a front headlock. Circles up out. Askey tries to dive at our leg, but he's able to kick away.
Come on, Teamer.
1:15 to go. Minnesota thinks they're stalling now when somebody's backing up through the whole match.
Oh, how the tides have turned. Exactly. I mean, it's unbelievable.
A minute to go. Teamer, right hand onto the collar. Clears out, back towards the center. 45 to go in regulation. Problem with those close matches, you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
That's right. And that was a little bit of the Kasich match, right?
Yep.
So, nice
Very
shot.
Nice double.
Great duck under.
Yes.
Good job. Now ride him here for this last 30. Leg in. Good. We pop our leg in. He's into a tripod. He comes all the way up to his feet. We got one leg in. We got one leg on the mat. We're kind of draped over top. Doing a good job. Bring him back down. Leg is out now. Now we're just behind both arms, kind of pushing forward. He comes to his feet.
7 seconds left. We pull him back down. Driving to that far shoulder.
Right on the edge of the mat.
For a neck wrench.
Good
Slide him
job.
out of bounds.
Good win.
4-1 will be the win for Teamer.
He got it done. And he can do it. He can score more, though. He can, and that's maybe that Iowa philosophy and that internal clock is we all think like he can score more. He can score more.
Yeah.
Because he's so good.
Gives the Hawks a 12-3 lead as we head to the intermission. We will step out, take a timeout. We will be back with more from Minneapolis right after this. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
This is Jordan Sekefetz here for my dad Brian and his True Blue crew at Dodge Street Tire. If you're wrestling with your car or truck, let their crew take care of you and your family with honest and quality award-winning service. For over 30 good years, Dodge Street Tire have been champions for Hawkeye fans everywhere, pinning down prices and problems for their neighbors. Don't let your vehicle's tires and troubles keep you from achieving your goals. Dodge Street Tire at the corner of Dodge and Church Street.
Shop Grand Appliance for a hassle-free appliance buying experience that includes Iowa's best selection of brands, unbeatable prices, and knowledgeable sales, delivery, and install experts that can simplify every step of your purchase. Need it fast? Grand has thousands of appliances in stock every day and can deliver and install faster than those other guys. Experience the Grand difference online at grandappliance.com or in person at their Davenport or Cedar Rapids showrooms. That's Grand Appliance, the appliance expert since 1930.
Hey, Hawkeye fans. This is Monica from Monica's. Randy always told Chef Sal and me that family comes first. So I'm here with my son to invite you to stop by before or after your favorite university event. We are proud of our Hawkeye coworkers, including Sal's daughter, Miss Sarah, and hope you know that if you are headed to Carver or Hampshire, our awesome food, full bar, and Monica's family await. We hope to see you soon. And what do you say, Meyer?
Go Hawks!
This is Leah Pasha, and I've been saying, hit a deer, call Premier for years. But it's time for something new. It's still where you need to go for deer divots and door dings, as well as damaged dashboards. That's what my dad Nathan's driving at and dreams about. Why not say, when your car is dinged, be a deer and call Premier? I think Dad's going to love that. Premier Automotive, North Liberty's premier auto body repair shop.
Be a deer and call Premier Auto Body in North Liberty.
Now, back to University of Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling.
Welcome back. We are at the intermission in Minneapolis. Hawks lead by a score of 12-3. Stephen Grace and Chad Beatty looking down at the mat at Maturi Pavilion.
But not on you. We're not looking down on you.
No, just down on the mat.
Just down on the mat.
Decisions, a lot of close matches. We knew points were going to be at a premium.
Yeah,
These two teams have similar mindsets, and it's been tight here so far.
It's been really tight, and, our guys are, doing a pretty good job after a big week, and the Big Ten schedule is incredibly challenging, So we got to stay diligent and keep working and work on our recovery and hone our skills as we get ready for the Big Ten championships. We'll be at Northwestern University in Chicago, Illinois. Not Chicago. Evanston. That's right. And, ultimately that's what we're pushing for right now. I'm not going to say we train through Minnesota or anything like that, but this is like a part of our schedule. We take it very seriously. And also, we're near the end. We're trying to push and elevate ourselves when we need to, which is for the Big Ten tournament and the national tournament. So, if I had a message for the fans, I know that people sometimes get down on us. These guys are competitors. They want to win more than anybody. Like, they hate to lose. They love to win. They love the process. They want to perform the best they can every single time out. And sometimes it's just that's not realistic.
Yeah. Well, take us through as a competitor. Everybody's like, oh, well, we didn't wrestle since last Friday. We had a whole week to do anything.
Yeah.
That week isn't just you're sitting back and relaxing. I mean, that's a week of work, and it takes a lot out of your body getting that weigh in every week, two times a week.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, when did we wrestle last? Was it
Friday night?
Friday night. All right, so you wrestle Friday night. The next day you recover, take a recovery day, and then on Monday or Sunday you're trying to get in and get a blow in and then start building back up, right? You still have that kind of same arc that you would any other time of the season. So you kind of start light and then you ramp up and get higher, and then you fade again or taper again when you get ready for competition. I mean, we left yesterday at 2 p.m., so you work out in the morning yesterday. We're up here all day today. And then we're going to fly back tonight, thank goodness. It's a wear and tear, not only on your body, but also mentally, and being away and doing all this travel all the time, it does weigh on you and wear you down a little bit. Luckily, I mean, our guys are warriors and they want to do it. I mean, they love the challenge. So I'm not making excuses. I'm just kind of maybe shedding a little light on, what the athlete experience is. I mean, day in and day out, you're trying to put things in your body to fuel your body the right way. You're doing weight control and weight management stuff, it's way more taxing than people maybe think.
Yeah.
And honestly, our fans are the best fans in the world. They understand the thing that we give them the most credit for is how knowledgeable they are. So I think they know. But I also think they're greedy a little bit in a really good way.
Yep.
I mean, that's why our standard's so high, is because we want to win and we work hard to win. And but let's try not to burn it down. Let's we can be I don't know if a critic is the right word. Be a critic and also be a fan at the same time while we're bringing people up.
Yeah. Well, Hawks lead 12-3 right now, and we got some interesting matchups here coming in the second half. Let's take a quick look at our U.S. Bank scoreboard update, some action from the Hawkeyes this week. Hawkeye men and women both winning against Rutgers this past week. The men in Piscataway, the women at Carver Hawkeye Arena. The men will be in action on Sunday at Maryland. The women will be in action on Monday at Ohio State. Hawkeye baseball opened their season today. They dropped a 5-4 game down in Florida, Tampa to be exact, against South Florida. Hawkeye women's gymnastics in action tonight. They are in St. Charles, Missouri, taking on Missouri, Alabama, and Illinois. Women's swimming will be at the Big Tens in Columbus, Ohio next week. Women's tennis will be at Memphis tonight. And Hawkeye softball is in Commerce, Texas for the Lion Invitational. A couple games against both Abilene Christian and East Texas A&M. And then they will take on SIU Edwardsville on Sunday. U.S. Bank, a proud sponsor of the Iowa Hawkeyes. We're in it with you for the good stuff and all the hard work it takes to get there, because together there is nothing as powerful as the power of us. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. We are at the intermission. Hawks lead by a score of 12-3. We'll be back with more from Minneapolis right after this. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
This is John.
Hey, my name is John Jackson.
He's not some actor. He's a steward of the land with a John Deere 3 Series tractor and a PTO Quick Connect that hooks up rear implements with a single click. John runs with us because to him, there's nothing more important than connecting with the land. Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear John's story at Deere.com.
Stop by your local John Deere dealer for a test drive today or learn more at Deere.com. Your Iowa John Deere dealers, proud sponsors of Iowa Wrestling.
You might think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Corn can even fuel your drive to watch the Hawkeyes play when you choose Unleaded 88. It's a fuel that's cheaper, cleaner, and greener. Plus, it's homegrown, making Unleaded 88 the clear choice at the pump and totally worth the hype. So as you head to cheer on the Hawkeyes this season, don't just fuel up. Pump it up with Unleaded 88. Find Unleaded 88 at a station near you. Go to iowacorn.org/88.
Something big is happening at Hy-Vee. We've just lowered thousands and thousands of prices on thousands and thousands of items in every aisle and in every department. Online, too. And on many of your favorite products. We've even matched prices with some of the biggest discount stores in the country. Because we get it, times are still tough. So we'll continue to work hard to bring you new lower prices on thousands of items. Things are looking different at Hy-Vee. Come see for yourself.
Welcome back to Minneapolis, campus of the University of Minnesota. We are at the intermission. Hawks on top by a score of 12-3. Chad Beatty filling in for Mark Ironside this evening. Chad, we got a couple minutes here, and Spencer Lee took care of business.
He's so
over
good.
In was it Croatia?
Croatia, yeah.
The
He went with Dan Dennis and Pat Lugo. Our guy. He's our guy. That's right. He's awesome. He helps out with Spence. There's a lot of trust there. You know, Lugo was his main primary training partner going up to the Olympics in Paris, and a lot of trust. So when called upon, he goes on those trips with us. But Spencer Lee is getting excited for another match, a super match. He's wrestling the world champion at 61 kilos from Japan, Ono. He's kind of an up-and-comer. He won a world title and at like seniors, non-Olympic weight, and then he also won U20s.
Okay.
So he's a younger guy, up and coming. He's the real deal, and he's actually on his way down to 57 kilos. That is his intent. So they're actually going to be at a catch weight, so they're going to be at like 59 kilos. So like a 2.5 kilo or 2 kilo allowance for that duel, and that match is going to happen in Coralville at the Extreme Arena on February 26th. That is not a Hawkeye Wrestling Club event,
nope.
But it is a Flow event. So if you, number one, you can subscribe and watch it on Flow, or you should come on in person.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be a fantastic night. We want to pack that place. Really, when's the last time we got to watch Spencer Lee in Iowa City? It's been a long time. So hopefully you all can get out to that. I'm looking forward to it. The Hawkeye Wrestling Club, we extend and enhance our athletes' wrestling careers, if you don't know, and we're super excited about that. Dan Dennis is our head coach. He's a 2016 Olympian, and now is the leader of our young men like Alex Marinelli, Caleb Young, Brandon Sorensen, Jacob Warner, Jaden Ironman, Austin DeSanto, who's also wrestling in that event. He's wrestling Seth Gross. It's going to be their 5th matchup. They're 2-2 against each other. Looking forward to that. And then, obviously, Spencer Lee, Olympic silver medalist for our Hawkeyes. So, Hawkeye Wrestling Club is fantastic. That's,
Speaking of the club,
yeah.
I haven't had you on since.
The Polar Plunge.
Plunge, baby.
Yeah.
And we obliterated. We got some good money.
Holy cow.
We got awesome.
Everyone listening helped us.
Yeah.
They did. You showed up, you supported our Hawkeyes, and you donated to the campaign, and we had so much fun. We had 150 jumpers, which is a record. Typically we have about 50, so 3 times.
Yeah.
And so very excited about that. And then we also broke the record for how many donations. We had about 900 unique donations, which is a fantastic number, right?
Yeah.
And the thing that I think about is, like, that's really, really good. But we have 1,500 season ticket holders. Just think if
15,000.
Excuse, how many? 15,000. What did I say? 100.
15,000.
15,000.
Forgot a zero. I was like, well,
That's right. And just imagine if every one of those fans gave $10, or $15, or $20, or whatever it was. Something that's reasonable. But if we just do it together as like a big wave, we could really make an even larger impact. And that's that's where our strength is as Hawk fans, as Hawkeyes. If you go to these national tournaments and you show up, you'll see that our Hawkeyes travel well and they support our guys. And that's always been kind of our superpower, is we are the grassroots program in America, and that's why we've been so good since Gable took over in 1973, right? So. Hopefully, if you haven't been to that event or you hadn't donated to that event, I encourage you to do it next year. And those of you that did donate, we raised $250,000 together.
Amazing.
It's so much fun, and it's all to benefit these guys that you're watching tonight,
it's
guys
fun,
like Spencer Lee.
It's fun to be at the event. It's not fun to jump in the water.
No, it's cold. It is cold. So, yeah, thanks for everyone doing it. We really, really value you and appreciate you. Can't do it without you.
We're ready for wrestling action to get back underway. 165 pounds, Mikey Caliendo for the Hawkeyes, taking on number 11, Andrew Sparks, a senior at 19-4.
Man, he looks big, doesn't he?
Yeah, these guys have wrestled 4 times before. Caliendo, 11-10, 5-2, 2-1, 7-6.
Those are tight.
And that 7-6 was just back in December at the Extreme Arena and Soldier Salute.
Yeah, I remember watching that match. That was good. Caliendo, though, pretty controlled, if I remember right.
12-3 is the lead for the Hawkeyes. Caliendo tried to slide by right there, but wasn't set up very well. There he hits a sweep attempt, gets the hands locked, head to the inside, elevates, drives him through, reaches across, hand covers for the 3.
Yes, nice job.
Had that arm over top when he covered, so he wasn't in a great spot to ride him, so he just cuts him loose.
He was kind of in that tripod. It was kind of almost like a tripod takedown where his hand touched, and then they came up and just cut him, Good rule. They actually changed that rule slightly where they do allow, like, reaction time.
Yeah.
And I think it was a good adjustment.
Tell Marion about that.
Yeah, my goodness, that's a bummer.
Shot, stall.
No stall call, out of bounds, shot him off. Caliendo shot him off the mat, no stall call, called action.
Just was anticipating, but I guess not.
A lot of heavy hands here. Sparks is really kind of hitting hard with his right hand. There he taps and goes, but Caliendo does a good job with his head, hands, defense, knocking him out.
Sweep attempt there. Weird shot there by
Drag,
Caliendo.
good drag.
Gets to the leg, reaching across to that far ankle.
That's 3 points right there.
Well, nope. Now he gets it. Didn't quite have it fully secured, and he was trying to roll through, but we finished to get a 6-1 lead.
Terry Brands is just telling the side official, like, hey, could you help this guy out a little bit? Help out this head official and just, call that takedown a little quicker.
Yeah. Forward pressure by Caliendo. Sparks works up to his feet. Caliendo lets him out.
This is
62,
good.
50
This is
seconds to go.
This is really good Caliendo tonight. He's doing a good job. He's being patient, picking his spots.
Reaches for a shot, missed. Tries to get the reshot there. Sparks tried to reshoot, but
Yeah, we kind of reshot a reshot. Tried another drag to a low ankle and just missed it. These are really smart and like safe attacks too, where he's not like putting himself underneath, where you can. There, that's a good shot.
There he gets caught in a front headlock.
Now he's out. Sparks is in on a
Grab
single.
our legs. We reach through, grab his leg, flatten him out, fully extend him.
We're both on kind of our bellies here, fully extended. That's going to be a stalemate.
There it is. 15 seconds to go in the first.
How come I keep saying stuff and they do the opposite?
Blood time.
It's happened like 3 matches. Maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. My goodness. Read that, yeah.
We bring you along for a reason.
Would you read that?
Dodge Street Tire and Auto, locally owned and operated, voted best of the area for the 10th consecutive year. Proudly supports Hawkeye Wrestling. Trust Dodge Street Tire for honest auto repair and the best deals on Goodyear and Toyo tires. Dodge Street Tire and Auto, celebrating over 30 good years on the corner of Dodge and Church Streets in Iowa City.
They're great people, too. They actually help support our banquet every year also.
Yeah.
Love those guys.
Brian's awesome. I love him.
Yeah. Here we are. We're back at it. Blood is cleaned up. Caliendo doing a good job moving forward.
It was blood from Minnesota and there was no booze.
I don't get it. Yeah, why not? You can't control that?
Perplexing. 6-2 as we go to period number 2.
All right, Mikey, keep this up. You're looking good.
Starts down to begin the second period. He's got 28 seconds towards his riding time.
Caliendo! Come on.
Do a sit out.
Nice.
Clears. Hip heist gets the escape.
Kind of went right to a short sit and then kind of arched back looking for the head and hip heist away.
Shot there by Sparks from a non-tie. 2 hands to the leg, trying to elevate it. Caliendo. Wizard trying to keep that toe down to the mat. Now trying to trick that knee out. Sparks trying to trip him down, and we're able to kick out.
Really good defense.
Defense there for no takedown. Notice several of these Minnesota guys, Chad, doing a lot of like
side to side.
Side to side. I mean, they're pretty animated, almost like they're trying to get us reaching.
Yeah, I'm not
in
really
those
sure.
situations.
It does feel very animated, or like an over. I don't even know what it is, but you're right. They lots of movement by them.
Minute to go, second period. 7-2 is the lead for Caliendo. Takes another shot, missed all the way, and actually gives up his own leg. And about ready to get taken down here.
Stepping over.
And trying to step over. No takedown yet, either way.
Takedown,
now
but
we're
that's
looking for danger.
Yeah, we're holding him there in danger. Very interesting position. There's a 3-point takedown. Caliendo in danger. Now near fall. Very curious position.
He stepped over, and he's actually grabbed the
Wow, and he's going to give up a reversal. Nice job, nice mat awareness there by Caliendo, but I'm going to have to watch that again because that was very interesting.
They go out of bounds, head back to the center. 27 seconds to go, second period. Caliendo up
down.
12-4. Caliendo will start down. Now the side ref talking to the head table.
Checking something. Riding time? Yeah, I'm going to guess.
No, 14-4.
4 near fall.
So yeah, it was
3-point takedown, 4 near fall. He had 7 to start that mess.
Yeah, so he got an escape to start, made it 7, and then he had a 7-point move, so it's 14-4.
All right.
27 seconds left for Caliendo to get out here. Yeah, he stepped over. Looked like he was dead to right. Stepped over.
Nice job, right to his feet here.
Trapped that arm and held it back.
Yeah.
Gets the escape off the restart. 15-4 with 15 seconds left. Sparks, another shot. We hip into him. Try to move him around. Go back the other way.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Trying to finish somersault through. We let go.
3!
Yes. 3 looking for the cross face. 4 seconds left. He's not going to get it.
Nice job, though.
Gives him
kind of head hunting there.
18-4 lead as we go into the third period.
I love it. He's kind of, he goes into a double leg and he's finishing off and he's immediately coming up to the claw, trying to catch him in danger there and almost got him. I love it. It's almost like he's smelling blood. Smelling blood a little bit and really going after it. Caliendo's probably my favorite guy to watch right now. He's just so much fun.
Sit out by Sparks as he begins down in his third period.
I remember when he first came to Iowa, he was just such a quiet, like really kind of reserved guy. And now he definitely is kind of opened up and is one of our guys' favorite guys on the team for sure.
18-5 on the escape. There's a bad half shot attempt by Sparks. We can't capitalize. We got him in the front headlock, go to an ankle pick, but missed it. Riding time not a factor right now. Minute 20 to go. Caliendo gets a takedown and gets the tech fall.
Yeah, don't give up your legs here. There, good shot. Missed it. Down block, good down block here.
Try getting over the top of the head on that front headlock. Kind of getting anywhere with it.
Nice attacks.
Into a double leg. Now cuts him off on the single, dumps him up over. Looking to step over. Now looking to pop that.
That's
head
danger.
Out.
Nice.
And
That's
three. That's going to do it.
Great work, Mikey Caliendo.
21-5. Tech fall.
Very consistent, very persistent with his attacks. Strong work.
Looking for a place to spend your next lunch break? Come enjoy Watermill Kitchen and Bar's delicious weekday lunch specials featuring a pick 2 for $12. Select from refreshing salads, flavorful sandwiches, or comforting soups to build a healthy and quick lunch, all for a great meal. Check it all out at Watermill Kitchen and Bar every weekday from 11 a.m. till 5 p.m. 174 pounds, Patrick Kennedy for the Hawkeyes. He'll be taking on Clayton Whiting.
Come on,
Whiting,
PK.
senior with a 19-4 record. Whiting, they've got listed here in the Minnesota notes their matches against Iowa guys. Whiting at the 2021 Luther Open beat Abe Assad 4-3 when Whiting was at Missouri.
Okay. That's a good data point.
It's from Oconto Falls, Wisconsin. PK from right here in Minnesota.
He had a big win a couple years back when we were up here. PK did.
Yeah.
I was here for that. That was a lot of fun. He has a lot of support then, and he has a lot of support now in the stands.
Approaching a minute gone by. Just a lot of hand fight positioning going on so far. Whiting lost 7-1 to Hartslub a couple of weeks ago, actually last weekend. And he's also lost to Pinto of Nebraska, so two of his losses are the same two that Kennedy has.
Yep.
Minute 35 to go. Kennedy gets
good
to the
sweep
ankle.
single there, elevating it here. He's putting it up on a shelf, cross over to a takedown. Good job. Freeze.
Good job by PK.
Did a good job getting to the corner right away, elevating the ankle, and pressuring in across the hips to that takedown. Good ride right here, too. Right on the edge of the mat. Keep him in bounds. Keep him in bounds.
Minute 10 to go.
Guys, just kind of, PK is doing that kind of classic TK where he's just kind of pressuring down on you, right behind you, knee up the butt. Good job. Go out of bounds here. 1 minute left in this first period.
32 seconds built towards riding time for Kennedy. He leads 3-0. Hawks a 2-touchdown lead, 17-3 right now over the Gophers.
No offensive scores.
It wasn't a fair catch. Okay, got Whiting flattened out. He works back up to his base, though. Patrick hopping from side to side.
Straight lateral, right out of bounds, and we get the stall call? I mean, come on.
That's all right. Let's just keep working him over.
I just don't understand it. I mean, I think stalling is evading action, and that's not what was happening.
Yeah. Final seconds ticking away here in this first period. Whiting trying to kick out, but
Kennedy does
a
a really
Climbs
good job.
Back up over the hips,
Yeah.
flattens him down.
He climbed up the ankle there and then drove off to a double here to end this first period on top.
3-0 with 1:31 of riding time. Whiting defers. Patrick will start down.
Gabe Arnold's behind the match, just kind of pacing back and forth. I think he's really excited for this matchup.
There's a quick hand control escape for Kennedy. Gives him a 4-0 lead. Keeps his riding time at 1:27. Kennedy heavy right hand. Snapped clear out by Whiting, and he circles back to the center. He comes in for a shot, but Patrick does a good job, gets the arms down, catches him in a front headlock. Now coming to that leg, looking for a cradle, not there, coming back up to the head, trying to get back to that leg, right on the edge, throws that underhook in. They circle right on the edge, head back towards the center. Patrick now circles his butt to the center.
Good persistence here and pace by Kennedy. He's really making this guy guess where he's going. That front headlock, he switched direction a couple times. The guy actually did a good job facing and squaring up. But Kennedy's still applying a lot of pressure here in this hand fight as he's still, driving to the out of balance. Now they kind of clear and wrestle all the way back to the center here. But PK is, in typical PK fashion, is the one that's moving forward, heavy snaps, heavy hands.
45 on the clock, second period. 4-0 lead with 1:27 of riding time for Kennedy for the Hawkeyes. About the third time that Whiting is snapped to clear and then takes like 5 or 6 steps back towards the center.
Yeah, he's trying to clear this hand fight, but he's
snapped
just
by
trying
Patrick,
to stay
gets
alive.
to the leg, trying to reach across to that other one. Whiting trying to lean back into us. Patrick looking to elevate it. Whiting able to come out front, square up with
Good
us.
job.
We cut across.
There it is.
And get the three
That is
takedown.
3. Nothing yet. That is 3, though.
His head must be pinched just right that it's not.
I mean, he's got his hands locked. He's in between both legs. He's the guy. All he's got is his hands locked around our chest. But he's almost in danger. I mean, that should be a 3-point takedown. I don't understand. You got to challenge
to the side
it.
ref.
You got to challenge it or something. I mean, that was.
They're going to go look at it and see on their own.
Yeah, we don't have to challenge. That's good. Good side official there.
Hey, Hawk fans, a Luka Garza meet and greet in Minnesota plus VIP game tickets to the Timberwolves versus the Phoenix Suns could be yours when you enter your non-winning Feeling Lucky scratch tickets into your Iowa Lottery VIP club account. Simply visit ialottery.com/VIP for details and play today.
Yeah, I mean, he was sitting on his butt. He had both his legs up, and he was locked around our chest. As Kennedy was kind of in a tripod at the end there with his hands. His hands were locked around his waist. The only thing that wasn't out was our head. I just don't understand how that's not clear control. But I mean, we're 300 feet away, so maybe we just aren't seeing it. But these fans.
The interesting thing is, I wonder if they give the takedown, are they going to go back to that point? Because, I mean, if I've got you in that spot and he calls the takedown, you're going to let go of my chest and belly back out and try to get to your base.
Yeah, I don't know what the rule is.
So they wouldn't necessarily give him 20 seconds of riding time just for free.
Well, our hands were locked the entire time.
Right.
So I don't know if that was dead time, if that's considered dead time or not. I don't know how that works. I think you're probably right, though.
I think they would go back and they would say,
there's
let's
20
restart
seconds
him in 20
left.
seconds with the takedown.
Yeah, I guess I don't know how that rule would work. This is really good practice for the national tournament because stuff like this, I was about to say a bad word, but stuff like this happens a lot, you know?
You saw that microphone out of your periphery, yeah. Sheesh, there's a lot of stuff that can happen.
Nike swoosh. But, yeah, so we'll see here. They're not showing it on the Jumbotron or anything, so we can't see it like you can, I guess. I guess you're listening to us, so you can't see it either. Tom Brands is over there talking to 3-point takedown. Okay, I like that. All right, 3-point takedown. Patrick Kennedy's what time?
20 seconds back on the clock.
Oh, that is incredible.
God.
He's just guessing. He's guessing how much time, and he was exactly right. I think.
Guess.
You have a line.
Guess.
You have an earpiece in of the Big Ten Network down there?
Well, they didn't put 20 seconds back on the clock. They started at 2. They must not have got that memo.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, what's going on? So are we in the third period then? They must have just given us 20 seconds of riding time.
No, because they've just...
It says period 3. Kennedy is on top. He is riding him, and it says period 3, and we're down to a minute 30, and our riding time is ticking up. So we must have missed something.
I thought he said they were going to go 20 seconds, but...
Well, it's been 40. I don't know. You went to West Branch?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's too bad.
I know. Hold it against me. Whatever.
Beavers are way smarter than Bears. And tougher, I've heard.
We'll see tomorrow. Got a little district action down in Wilton.
Oh, that's right. Good. Are we stalling again?
No.
It's the exact same position as earlier. They stand up to the feet. We kind of drive them out of bounds on top, and no call. I should stop. I'm getting a little ornery.
That's why we bring you along. I get ornery, too.
That's why my wife leaves me at home. She's like, you just stay here.
So a minute to go.
That's not true.
No.
Michelle loves me.
7-0.
Kennedy's doing a really good job here riding. He's been, this year I think one of his characteristics that he's really improved upon is his riding. Now he cuts him loose here. Back on our feet. We're in a front headlock looking for her to go behind. Don't quite get it. The guy kind of does like a short sit out to get away from our pressure. Heavy hands moving forward. He takes a shot. Extended shot is Whiting. Kennedy does a good job squaring his hips. Head on the inside. Now we're back up on our feet. We're in a heavy whizzer. Kennedy tries to kick away, and he's going to give up a takedown here. Oh, that's what happened to Schriever, too. Instead of staying in there and defending the shot, we're kicking away. We're kicking away from the action. Our guys are just diving in on us. So it happened against Schriever. Now we see it again with PK. The officials are going
to look to see if Kennedy, if they were out of bounds before.
Yeah, they're looking at this call here. Another official review, so no
challenge, Brick.
No challenge, yeah. And there's 8 seconds left in this third period, so there's no real risk of us losing this match, but it would. I guess it wouldn't change it because it'd be 8-1. So, and the call stands. So it was a 3-point takedown for Whiting.
So 8 seconds left. Kennedy has, in essence, an 8-4 lead with 2:42 of riding time. Into a sit out. Trying to kick out. Whiting just hanging down on that ankle, and that will be the final score. 8-4. Puts the Hawkeyes on top by a score of 20-3 as we head to the final 3 matches. We will have those when we return. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
This is Jordan Suckafetz here for my dad Brian and his True Blue crew at Dodge Street Tire. If you're wrestling with your car or truck, let their crew take care of you and your family with honest and quality award-winning service. For over 30 good years, Dodge Street Tire have been champions for Hawkeye fans everywhere, pinning down prices and problems for their neighbors. Don't let your vehicle's tires and troubles keep you from achieving your goals. Dodge Street Tire at the corner of Dodge and Church Street.
Shop Grand Appliance for a hassle-free appliance buying experience that includes Iowa's best selection of brands, unbeatable prices, and knowledgeable sales, delivery, and install experts that can simplify every step of your purchase. Need it fast? Grand has thousands of appliances in stock every day and can deliver and install faster than those other guys. Experience the Grand difference online at grandappliance.com or in person at their Davenport or Cedar Rapids showrooms. That's Grand Appliance, the appliance expert since 1930.
Now, back to University of Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling.
Mercury, we've got a gopher leading the Wembley Stadium calls.
And I'm sure there's some copyright issues with Freddie Mercury doing it, but we must have got around that somehow at Carver.
Hawks lead 20-3 as we move to 184 pounds.
This is one of the marquee matchups. These next three weights, really, I mean, with McAnally and Salazar, these guys are McAnally's an up-and-coming. Salazar's kind of a veteran versus, Gabe Arnold, same age as McAnally, and then Buchanan, also a veteran. So I think these are really even matches. We're an underdog, quote-unquote, in this 84 match, and then we're the favorite at 97. But I think both those matches are toss-ups. I mean, we're going to have to be really, really on the stick, is what Terry Brands would say, like a fire jet, on the stick where you're really focused and ready to attack when the opportunity comes. So hopefully we see that with Arnold. I know that he's got scoring capabilities. He's very dynamic when he goes. So I just hope he goes tonight.
Another look at previous matchups. We just lost to Allred 4-1 in sudden victory. McAnally majored Allred 16-6 in their dual meet.
Yeah, I don't look at that too much. I think Allred has had those ups and his downs in his career. So that I don't think that intimidates Gabe Arnold either. So
shake hands, and we are underway here.
I wonder if these guys have ever wrestled at age group or younger.
Yeah, I don't know for sure. I don't think so, because McAnally looks like he's
big, right?
Big.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they've ever been at the same weight class. That's one thing that I've never done a good job of going and looking to see.
The crowd is definitely excited about McAnally.
Yeah.
They were, very enthusiastic when his name got called for the handshake and for this match right now. So
15-0 as a redshirt last year, and he's 17-0 this year. So he's yet to not get his hand raised.
That's pretty good.
I put a little asterisk by that because he was the co-champ at the Soldier Salute last year. They didn't have him wrestle Salazar.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was probably an L for him.
110 gone by. There's
Snatch
McAnally.
Single.
Gets to our leg. Gabe.
In a whizzer here.
Splits with the whizzer. McAnally elevates it up. And Gabe somersaults through.
No
McAnally
takedown. Good job. Good wrestling.
Again.
Good, fast wrestling by Gabe Arnold. He did a roll through, kind of was trying to collect an ankle, missed it, but actually was able to kick out and circle to face him here right on the edge of the mat. And now we're still wrestling center here. That was really good action.
1:20 on the clock now, first period.
McAnally kind of caught us with like a outside step low single, and then had a head inside, and then was trying to bring it up and finish that way. And that is Gabe's lead leg there on that right side. Gabe is being pretty disciplined here. He's doing a couple what we call stance checks, where he's kind of squatting and touching the mat. And I think that's good reminder for him. Checking your stance. Make sure you stay in position. There he does it again.
40 seconds to go here in the first.
Good fakes by Arnold here. Inside ties. A lot of wrestling from space here. Not a lot of heavy banging from like a tie-up position. Good sweep single shot. Missed it. The fans are wanting stalling. What I don't see it like that for either guy.
No.
Good fakes. Good hand fakes. Again, hand on the mat, checking that stance with Arnold.
Final seconds tick away here. First period, it will be scoreless. Only the second scoreless first period that we've had.
How do you know that? Why do you know that?
I keep notes. That's why I give the paper.
You are so good at this. Do you get paid to do this? You're good at this. They should keep you around. How long have you been doing this?
Trial period. Next year will be my 20th year, then they'll decide if they want to keep me. Gabe starts down to begin the second. To his feet, hand control, escape. So he leads 1-0.
Good work. Heavy.
Now get you going on your feet here, stud.
Yeah. Heavy club there. Heavy. He does a fast club with his right, and then he circles really well. McAnally's kind of crass, like grabbing fingers a little bit. Stay disciplined. Good fake by Arnold. He's getting some good reactions.
Set it and go, though.
Good inside
Put two
ties.
or three of them together.
You don't win a hand fight maybe, but he's winning the hand fight right now. Another good fake by Arnold. Good sweep single, misses it. A lot of action between these guys. A lot of half shots, full shots, just missing each other from space here.
Minute to go now, second period.
A lot of 2 or 3 second hand fight and then break, right? And then just kind of stand and fake, and then another small hand fight, and then space again, clearing. A little bit of darting by Arnold again.
Looking for that position.
Heavy
snap,
club
clear cross
by McAnally.
Arnold gets that right hand into the collar again.
Good.
Snaps, reaches for that leg. Down blocked by McAnally. Reshot by McAnally, but Arnold keeps his leg down. We just take a shot, and then he reshoots, and they want stalling on us.
Yeah, we exchange shots. This is good, though. These guys are both locked in here.
Final seconds here, second period. So it will be 1-0 Gabe as we go into the third.
Let's see what Gabe can do here on top. I think this.
He didn't put much effort into riding all red Friday night.
We'll see what kind of effort he puts in here. Maybe he feels good on his feet. Maybe he feels like he's going to get to him here.
Only got ridden for 4 seconds, so get that minute 4 riding time. McAnally to his feet, sags the hips,
right
gets
away.
out for the escape.
Yeah. All right, riding time at 0.
Tied up at 1. Hawks lead 20-3 in the team score.
Another fake, another half shot by Arnold. Nothing there. The pace is definitely slowed a little bit here. Arnold, another low-level shot, missed it. McAnally grabs his nose as if it's bleeding, but I don't think it is. Good level change by Arnold.
Have you seen an opening that Gabe can maybe try to exploit here?
I mean, he's got to keep these fakes going, and then he's got to pull the trigger on one of them. I think that's where it happens, is you fake, you go, so they don't know when the heck you're coming. You know, because he is getting reactions, so if you can fake and then follow that up with an attack, I mean, Gabe's got a really good blast double or even a double that changes into a single. I mean, that's what I'm looking for if I'm Gabe Arnold, you know.
Good reaction there by Gabe off of a half attempt by McAnally. 45 seconds remains in regulation.
Get to that high crotch and lift him up, you know, get him off his feet. Remember those big lifts he would have last year?
Yeah.
We haven't seen a lot of those this year, but that is where Gabe Arnold is super strong. Good double.
That double, but
miss.
McAnally got the arms down.
He is firing, though, and I like that. I like that he's firing, he's faking, he's moving. Another good reaction from McAnally. Another double shot. We're kind of extended,
pull
coming
the trigger
up.
that time a little bit deeper, but
yeah, we're getting there.
Hang on to it. 15 on the clock.
I think we're just kind of chipping away here. Oh,
Tries
fake.
a duck.
Yeah, good. Like almost a super duck action.
Both guys changed levels at the same time, so we're going to go to sudden victory, tied up at 1. As the official wireless partner of the Iowa Hawkeyes, U.S. Cellular reminds you that on game days, your hands are for cheering, not texting, because game days are built for the Hawkeyes. U.S.
Good
Cellular
down
built
block
for us.
Sorry. good down block. McAnally took a shot. Arnold did a good down block with his forearm. Now we're kind of tied up here.
Minute 30 to go. There's another shot by McAnally.
That same low single that McAnally hit earlier in the match, missed
shot
it.
by Gabe. He got down
He was
blocked.
extended. He was too extended.
Oh,
good summer.
And almost gets put to his back.
Nothing yet. Nothing
Still
confirmed.
No takedown, and
there it
there's
is. Okay. Yeah, it was kind of a haphazard. I think he lost concentration there for that split second. Took kind of a haphazard shot and got re-attacked where he just went to his ankles there. Yeah, and they're fired up, as they should be. This is going to be another good match, though, come Big Tens for sure.
Hawks lead 20-6 in the team score. For a taste of unique flavors you'll love, stop by Molly's Cupcakes in downtown Iowa City for homemade cupcakes, cookies, cakes, bars, and coffee drinks. Molly's Cupcakes, a proud supporter of the Iowa Hawkeyes. 197, it will be Stephen Buchanan, top ranked for the Hawkeyes, taking on Isaiah Salazar, number 8 in the country. 15-3 record on the year. Salazar, an All-American, finishing 6th last year, was the Big Ten champion at 184 pounds.
And a guy that's used to tight matches. You know, a guy that doesn't really open up a lot, but it wins close matches. Let's see how Buchanan handles him here. Because Salazar is a strong, kind of heavy bottom. Like he's got a big back and big hamstrings and quad. He's a big, strong guy. So hopefully we can get to him and wear him out a little bit.
2 of his losses this year came to young up-and-comers, Sinclair of Missouri and Merrill of Oklahoma State.
Okay.
Guys that are redshirting this year.
Sinclair's,
both wrestled at the Soldier Salute.
Sinclair is tough. He's funky. Buchanan beat him up pretty good in the finals of Soldier Salute. Kind of but I could see at the end of that match that Sinclair, he was kind of starting to, change the way he wrestled Buchanan a little bit, which was a little bit more stingy. So, yeah, that Sinclair's he's
Merrill.
Tough. Merrill
2-0 was the win for Buchanan in that one. So
yeah.
Minute gone by, no score here at 197. Hawks lead 20-6. Barring any team point deductions, they've secured the team victory.
Well, that's
good.
Love
to get 2 more wins to close things out.
Of course. This one's big. I think for seeding, for confidence, because this kid is tough. This kid is really tough.
His only other loss on the year was to third-ranked Cardenas of Michigan, 8-3.
Good job, Buchanan. Buchanan's kind of heavy on the head here. Salazar's kind of drops to one knee, and Buchanan's just kind of banging and pulling down on that head. Salazar takes a 2 shots back-to-back there, missing. Salazar's stance is very kind of low. Buchanan looks a little high, a little tall for him. So we got to get him out of that stance, that position.
Shot by Buchanan. Couldn't get there. Tries repenetrating, but Salazar controlled our left hand.
Yeah, Buchanan did a really nice kind of sweep single and then darted back in again, but Salazar squared up with him. Another shot.
Reshot by Salazar. Reshot by Buchanan. Reshot by Salazar. Buchanan tried getting it, and then Salazar almost throws an underhook by. Comes up with that underhook still.
Buchanan does a good job here slowing that pace down.
Well, he hit that one of those reshots, and he looked like he slipped a little bit on the mat, got fully extended.
Yeah.
And then
did a good job recovering. Yeah.
15 on the clock here, first period.
This pace is high, though, which favors us always.
I was a little worried about Buchanan Friday night. Needed bonus points, and it was scoreless at the end of the first, like tonight.
Yeah, he turned it on, didn't he?
He figured it out.
He turned it on.
Salazar defers. Buchanan will start down.
We got Northwestern coming to town on Sunday.
1 o'clock. Mark and I will have the pre-meet at 12:45 as Buchanan gets the escape.
And we'll have a pre-match social at the Hawkeye Wrestling Club. We host a pre-match social before every single home duel. If you've joined us before, it's a lot of fun. You get some drink specials and some food specials, and you get to win some raffle prizes.
Yeah, there you go.
This week we're going to be at the athletic club there at the Iowa River Landing. So please join us if you can.
I'll be working at the arena, sorry.
I wasn't talking to you.
No. Everybody else is invited except me. I'll drop my wife off. You bring her over to the arena. How's that?
Done. Fair.
1:15 to go here, second period. There's a shot by Salazar. We try to reshoot, but again, neither guy's been able to really get deep to the other's legs.
Yeah, this is very similar to the way the last match kind of started. A lot of action, a lot of half attacks, a lot of reshots. Just aren't able to really lock anything down tight.
Now Buchanan's doing a better job tapping the head, moving, stepping, trying to create some reactions there.
He's heavy. He's very heavy on the collar tie, just kind of snap, and then fake. That was another good fake by Buchanan. Doing a good job. Salazar's lead leg is his left leg, and ours is our right, so they're kind of – and then Salazar takes a deep shot. He finally got in on us, and Buchanan's doing a good job defending. Brings him all the way up, and now we're clear. Good job. He just kind of put his foot down on the mat on that single leg and elevated the underhook and got him out of there. Really nice job, Buchanan. Good defense. And that's one of the things that saved him a lot, quote-unquote, saved him a lot. You go back all the way to the beginning of the year at that Oregon State duel, he was wrestling
Munoz.
Munoz. And Munoz would hit him with attacks, and he just did a really good job of floating and drifting off with that defense, that neutral defense. So
1-0 as we go to the third. Salazar will start down. Buchanan got out in 4 seconds.
Ride this guy. Ride him. Take the P and V out of him.
Salazar, tripod to his feet. We bump him back down
Good
to his base,
job.
flatten him down.
All the way on his belly here. Nice job.
Trying to find a wrist. Salazar keeping him out wide as he works back up to his base. Cannon chopping that right arm.
Forward.
Gets around behind, trying to get that forward pressure. Tripod to his feet is Salazar. Trying to get that hand control. Buchanan trips him back down, but then a nice switch. We try to stay on that leg.
We drop to a single. Now we got to drop down. They're going to count here. Buchanan's doing a good job coming up. Nice job. Really good work following there as we're on the edge of the mat. Now he's back up to his standing position. Buchanan is trying to look for a good big lift and return. He does.
That's
nice work.
A minute to go in the match. He's 55 and counting of riding time to keep the toe inbounds.
Nice job, Buchanan.
Slides out 59 seconds of riding time.
That takes energy, effort, and he's putting it in. He's putting a lot of energy into this ride. I love it.
Salazar gets set. Buchanan covers. There's the riding time up over a minute. Buchanan leads 1-0 with that riding time. He's got that claw ride deep on the left side. Now Salazar squares up, gets the escape. So we're tied up at 1, but Buchanan does have the riding time. 40 seconds remains.
Come on, Steve. I think if we are patient here, we know he's got to come to us. Take advantage of that re-attack, you know. You know that he's got to come. Be patient. There it is. Buchanan does a good job.
Try to get that reshot on him. There's another shot by Salazar. We're hipping in. Salazar hanging on with one hand, trying to duck underneath the bus. We reach grab the ankle.
Yes, there it is.
Cut off on the head of the outside. Salazar tries to dump us.
3!
We take him down for 3.
Yes.
And a .4 riding time is going to make it a 5-1 victory for Stephen Buchanan.
Great job as time expires there. That was poise. That was great tactical wrestling. You knew he was going to come because he was behind. You re-attack, you counter offense, get the win. Nice job, Buchanan.
23-6 is the lead for the Hawkeyes. We will take a timeout and be back with the final match of the night when we return. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Whether you're traveling for business, pleasure, sports, or with one of our guided tours, our team of travel experts at Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited will ensure you have a memorable, worry-free experience. Let our professional travel advisors with extensive travel experience and destination knowledge handle your every travel need. Family owned and operated, Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited has been serving the Hawkeye community for many years, receiving the Agency of Choice Award several times. Make your travels easy with Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited at duagency.com.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 58 years. Oak Knoll is located near the University of Iowa Hospitals and Clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We are a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
Final match of the night will be Ben Keeter against Gable Steveson. Hawks lead 23-6 in the team score.
What a great duel. A lot of good matches, a lot of good action tonight.
Be curious to see Ben here in this one. I mean, Steveson, obviously an Olympic gold medalist.
Yeah.
One of the best ever.
Yes.
He's also 30 pounds heavier than Ben.
Yeah.
He weighed in at 267.3 and Ben's at 236.
Yeah, I'm thinking, if I'm Ben Keeter, I'm trying to stay in here and fight and hand fight hard and give myself a chance, Yeah, it's a tall task for sure. Just hopefully there's some good energy and some good fight. That's the biggest thing.
95-2 career record. Makes the walk out of the locker room. Blow some kisses to the fans. Said he's a showman.
Yeah, he is for sure a showman. Looking around, waving to the crowd before he steps on the mat. I mean, yeah.
His only match that has gone the distance was against Feldman of Ohio State last weekend. Majored him 13-4. Otherwise, he's tech-falled or pinned everybody.
He is taking ground quickly on Ben Keeter here.
This is good for Ben, though, to feel this and see where these top guys are.
Yeah, got to get out of this. He pulls us down to a front headlock. Get out of here.
Tries to reach to our leg, but Keeter able to clear out.
Good.
Trying to circle back towards the center. How about you want to bet we get hit for stalling?
I'm going to guess we will, but not yet. Not yet.
That's a nice snap and takedown by Steveson. He just does a good job. I mean, that was a case where he was just fighting, kind of pushing, pulling a little bit, and just sensed where Keeter's momentum was and snapped him as he was just leaning in just enough.
Yeah, he's really good at releasing pressure, just like what you talked about. Keeter pushes in. He feels that pressure. He takes him. The best wrestlers in the world, that's what they do. They take you where you're going.
Yeah.
You're pushing into me here. I'm going to just move myself and you into that same spot. And now Keeter he's flat on his belly here, right on the edge of the mat. Gable's hooking his leg and not really working a turn, but he's riding hard here. So
Keeter does get up to his base. Steveson keeping a toe in bounds. Ben trying to find a way to get some hand control, but they go out of bounds. Head back to the center. 1:22 to go first period. 1:01 of riding time and a 3-0 lead for Steveson. Iowa 23, Minnesota 6. Now Steveson's going to go optional start.
I just want Ben not to take a back seat. Just stay in there, hand fight hard, give us some effort here. Give us some real effort. Yeah, he's the Olympic champ, but that's what you want to be.
Yeah.
That's what you want to be someday. You're a world champion.
Oh, wow. We
Big
try
snap.
snapping, and Stevenson just takes us straight to our back. Keeter able to get off, only gave up a 3 count, but
I think the power is it's serious. There's some serious horsepower. And I think Keeter kind of tried to dive underneath there, and that's not advised. And Gable with a big push Keeter big. Blast double here on the edge of the mat.
And gets the crossface. Going to get
near falls here.
And maybe even the fall over on the edge. Keeter able to scoot his hips out. Gives up 4 counts, so that'll make it 16-2 with 25 seconds to go. Talking to each other as they come back.
I don't think it's pleasantries.
Probably not.
Gable definitely said something to Keeter, and then Keeter looked right at him, right in his eyes, and said something to him. Oh.
Misdirection, single leg, and takedown for 3. 19-3 Tech fall. Now Stevenson stops, and I think has a little bit nicer words for Keeter there.
I don't know. It was dominant, though. Took him 1 period. 19-3.
Makes the final score 23-11 in favor of the Hawkeyes. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with your post-meet right after this. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
This is Jordan Sekefetz here for my dad Brian and his true blue crew at Dodge Street Tire. If you're wrestling with your car or truck, let their crew take care of you and your family with honest and quality award-winning service. For over 30 good years, Dodge Street Tire have been champions for Hawkeye fans everywhere, pinning down prices and problems for their neighbors. Don't let your vehicle's tires and troubles keep you from achieving your goals. Dodge Street Tire at the corner of Dodge and Church Street.
This is Coralville City Administrator Kelly Hayworth reminding you to shop and eat locally. Now, your favorite Coralville businesses offer more options for finding what you want for your home and family. Local restaurants, bakeries, and breweries have perfected carryout and delivery. Coralville shops continue excelling in personalized service. They take pride in helping you find the perfect item or gift for any occasion. Thank you for infusing Coralville with your shopping and dining dollars.
Hawk fans, stop in and visit the newly renovated guest rooms at Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center, located in the heart of Iowa River Landing. Stay within walking distance of Extreme Arena, home of the Hawkeye volleyball team, as well as great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency Coralville is also the home of Hawk Talk with Jan Jensen and Fran McCaffrey. Come together at Hyatt Regency Coralville, where everything you need is right here.
Hi, Hawkeye fans. This is Nelson Brands, West High alum and current Hawkeye wrestler. The Brands family has trusted Dodge Street Tire for longer than I've been alive. Whether it's tires for our trucks and cars or expert mechanical service, Dodge Street Tire are winners in our book. That's why we trust Brian and his crew to do it right. For more than 30 years, Dodge Street Tire has been tough as nails for the Brands family and our community. Dodge Street Tire, on the corner of Dodge and Church Street.
Now back to University of Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling.
The final score for the Hawkeyes over the Minnesota Golden Gophers moves them to 6-1 in the conference and 12-1 overall. Get ready for Northwestern on Sunday. Stephen Grace, Chad Beatty at the Maturi Pavilion in Minneapolis. As Chad, we heard Coach, I mentioned it a little bit. There was talk out there, hey, is this the year Minnesota is able to get to Hawks? And we came in, maybe left a little bit out there, but still come away with a decisive 23-11 victory.
We definitely left some out there, and I think our guys overall looked pretty strong and poised and wrestled really well. And also, Minnesota is a tough team. They're a good team, and they're going to be scrapping at the Big Ten tournament. And I think it's a great challenge. So, I'm happy with our performance. I'm looking forward to Sunday where we take on Northwestern, and then our last home of it. So we have 2 home duels at the end of the season. We got Northwestern, and then a week later, Hawkeyes State, which would be another big test.
One. Yeah.
I mean, I said at the very beginning of the year, we have the toughest schedule in the conference or in the nation.
Yeah.
I mean, really. I mean, you look at the people that we had to wrestle this year. It's incredible. So this team is battle tested. They're taking their recovery seriously. They're taking their training seriously. Their nutrition. I have nothing but positive things to say about them. I'm happy how they look tonight, and like you said, they did leave some out there, and that's motivating.
Yeah, got to be greedy. We've talked about it several times this year. Got to be greedy.
Yep.
University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you no matter where you are in the state, changing medicine to changing lives for all of Iowa and beyond. Visit uihealthcare.org. Joey Cruz, a big sudden victory win over number 13 Cooper Flynn, 3-0. You got to think Cruz has got to start bumping up. I mean, that's the third or fourth guy in a row that's been ranked ahead of him.
I'm telling you, I mean, he's changed. He is a changed wrestler. He's buying in, and he's really, really improving, and you can tell.
Drake Ayala looked like he was on his way to a major and then gave up a takedown in the third, ends up winning 9-5. Colin Schriever looked like he was going to get majored and then got a couple of takedowns in the third, only lost 14-10. Parco, a 5-0 victory. Teamer 4-1 with a third period takedown. Caliendo had never beaten Sparks by more than 2 points. Beat him 21-5.
That's incredible. Yeah, he turned it on. I mean, that I still want to go back and watch that near fall and danger position because that was super unique.
Yeah. Patrick Kennedy, an 8-4 win. Again, Patrick looked like he was on his way to a major and then gets taken down late in that match.
Yep.
Gabe Arnold gets taken down in sudden victory. A reshot by McAnally after Gabe took a shot. Made it 4-1. Buchanan, a 5-1 victory over a very tough number 8 Salazar.
Let's go back to Gabe Arnold. I think he wrestled a really, really smart tactical match. He put himself in position to win the match, and I think that kid is very tough. Clearly, they're both high-level athletes, and I think going forward, the Big Ten tournament, that's one that I'm definitely going to highlight for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to be a lot of fun.
And then Keeter, not much you can say. You're taking on one of the best wrestlers in the world, loses by a score of 19-3. I think it's good for Ben to kind of feel that pressure and know. I mean, I've said there's times where you've seen Ben that maybe he's gotten away with some things you can do in the high school level still, but you get a Kirkfleet, you get a Stevenson, you got to step it up a whole other level. And now he knows, and hopefully he's felt it. Now he can learn from it. I'm not saying he's going to be able to beat Stevenson next time they wrestle.
He's a redshirt freshman.
Yeah.
Guys, he's a redshirt freshman. Yeah, he's a world champion. He aspires to be a world and Olympic champion, but there's development that has to happen. It's just not just overnight. It's not automatic. And I think being patient is good. I think for Ben Keeter, he can't be patient though. Like he has to be so internally motivated that he's like, I want to win now. And I think part of that success that he'll find is in the size that he has to put on. I really do. I think if he can gain some weight.
He gave up 30 pounds tonight.
Yeah. I mean, if we saw a Ben Keeter that was 30 pounds bigger, the strength would have been more matched.
Yep.
And that's real, and he's going to keep developing, and I am not down on Ben Keeter at all. I mean, he's going to be a national qualifier, and he's going to be in the hunt to be an All-American this year as a freshman, as a true freshman, or a redshirt freshman. So that's really, really positive.
23-11, the final score. Another timeout. We'll wrap things up when we return. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
This is Jordan Sekafetz here for my dad Brian and his True Blue crew at Dodge Street Tire. If you're wrestling with your car or truck, let their crew take care of you and your family with honest and quality award-winning service. For over 30 good years, Dodge Street Tire have been champions for Hawkeye fans everywhere, pinning down prices and problems for their neighbors. Don't let your vehicle's tires and troubles keep you from achieving your goals. Dodge Street Tire at the corner of Dodge and Church Street.
Hey Hawkeye fans, this is Monica from Monica's. Randy always told Chef Sal and me that family comes first. So I'm here with my son to invite you to stop by before or after your favorite university event. We are proud of our Hawkeye coworkers, including Sal's daughter, Miss Sarah, and hope you know that if you are headed to Carver or Hampshire, our awesome food, full bar, and Monica's family await. We hope to see you soon. And what do you say, Meyer?
Go Hawks! This is Leah Pasha, and I've been saying, hit a deer, call Premier for years. But it's time for something new. It's still where you need to go for deer divots and door dings, as well as damaged dashboards. That's what my dad Nathan's driving at and dreams about. Why not say, when your car is dinged, be a deer and call Premier? I think Dad's gonna love that. Premier Automotive, North Liberty's premier auto body repair shop.
Be a deer and call Premier Auto Body in North Liberty.
Sometimes I struggle to get to sleep. My body stopped for the day, but my mind is still running. So I take ZzzQuil.
ZzzQuil, the world's #1 sleep aid brand, has a range of non-habit-forming products to fit you and your family's needs. Invest in a great night's sleep for the best you tomorrow.
I'm awake and ready to take on anything.
Better days start with ZzzQuil nights. Explore our products at ZzzQuil.com. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Now, back to University of Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling.
Iowa with the win over Minnesota. We get ready to hop a plane and make our way back to Iowa City. Quick turnaround, Chad, as we've got Northwestern coming to town on Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, they got a couple good guys that we're excited to match up with, and then we're going to be on to Okie State. So Sunday will be a good one. I think it's a night. It's a 1 p.m.
1 p.m.
It's a 1 p.m. match.
Okie State's the 7:30.
That's
night.
the 7.
Yep.
Yeah. So the 1 p.m. is Northwestern, then 7:30 p.m. Okie State. We hope to see you there, and again, attend our pre-match socials, and then after Okie State, that week is the super match with Spencer Lee and Ono. So a lot of good wrestling in the month of February. I know a lot of Iowa guys, like you said. Districts tomorrow.
Yep.
So good luck to all of our future Hawkeyes and all of our high school athletes. This is your time to chase your dreams down. So good luck and go Beavers. Is that what you want to say?
Go Bears.
Yeah, you want to say go Beavers, right?
Either way.
All right. Well, we got third at state duels. I'm pretty proud of that. That's a great accomplishment. I think that's one of our highest places since back in my day. Back in my day, way back when.
You need your walker to get down these steps, old man.
Yeah, I'm getting old quick. But, hey, I thank you for letting me be on. You are a legend. You're awesome. You were very good at this job. I think they should maybe think about keeping you.
Okay. We'll talk to the powers that be.
Should I tell Beth Getz? Should I call her and be like, hey,
sure.
Beth, I think Steven, he's a keeper. He's a keeper. Thanks.
I appreciate it, Chad.
Hey, hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hi, babe. Love you. Thanks. Good night.
That's Chad Beatty. That's going to do it for us. We'll be on Sunday. 12:45 will be our pre-meet coverage, and Iowa takes on Northwestern starting at 1 o'clock from Carver Hawkeye Arena. Until then, this is Stephen Grace. You've been listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling has been brought to you by Hy-Vee. Score big savings with a Hy-Vee Perks membership. Iowa Lottery. Be a VIP with the Iowa Lottery. Visit ialottery.com for details. University of Iowa Healthcare. Changing medicine, changing lives. Wimmer's Meats, the official hot dog of the Hawkeyes. Also brought to you by Riverside Casino and Golf Resort. Home of the Draft Day Sports Lounge. Just minutes south of Iowa City, and by U.S. Bank, proud to sponsor the Iowa Hawkeyes. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Hawkeye Sports Network.
Your home for the